ladies and gentlemen.
Catman 11,234 said MILF check.
MILF checking. Oh boy, guys. Mother Mary, so much to talk about real quick. Hugs. Actually, don't hug me. I am...
Lone Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
What's good, Lone? Oh, it's getting fucking mad. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you call it? I woke up yesterday feeling pretty sick. Woke up today feeling a good bit sick. So we're gonna, it's also the worst type of sick because it's all in my vocals. Like my face feels a little like washed. Like my brain feels a little like, you know, you have like 10, like if you had like 2 Tylenols, some shit like that. You should not have had that many. If you have 2 Tylenols, you feel a little loopy. Like you don't feel like it's clear. That's kind of how I feel, except it's just the way it is. Anyways, but I sound awful. Like my voice is brittle. It's like I don't sound like me. It sounds like I'm a prepubescent nonsense shit. But ladies and gentlemen, we're still gaming today. But it might not be a long stream, but it probably will be. I feel like I can. Speaking is fine. I'm just in a state of like feeling kind of ill, which is not. It's not like debilitating, but alas. Also, big sad. The internet situation has basically stalled out. Once again, you phoned the internet providers.
Catman 11,234 said, "I hope your week was good besides the sickness."
It was. I got a lot done.
The flood of updates about our weeks shall come soon.
Yes.
We're still gaming today.
Exactly. Well, by the way, I just...
Volty said, "Yo."
What's good, gang? I just prepped everything. I prepped everything, so yes. One of those days probably will be like, we'll pause, we'll hang out, we'll talk, stuff like that. So yes. But I want to say about the internet thing, man, you phone one guy about your internet, and he's like, yeah, we can, like, double up both your things. And then you phone them back again, and the guy's like, I can't do anything for you besides the most bare minimum thing possible. And you're like, what? The other guy said all this stuff. And they're like, yeah, I saw I could do for sure. What do you want from me? And I don't know if it's, like, an incompetency thing where, like, the guy you phone is just like, I don't want to do anything. Or if it's the other guy who's just overpromising the world. I don't know. But it's been real bad. It's been like a real, like they said they'd have someone come check on us. That didn't go out, hand out at all. He just never showed up. We phoned back. We scheduled a call. They then jumped on the phone for the call and immediately said, yeah, by the way, the call you scheduled, it turns out it's a holiday, so no one's here to take it. So do the thing again, I guess. So that was shitty. And then you phone back again and they're like, yeah, nothing. We can do nothing for you. And you're like, this is like primo dominant internet provider in the market, TELUS, which has like a monopoly, so they don't have to do fucking dick all when it comes to customer service. So they just are just assholes, just fucking relentless tools. And the competition isn't better because they have all the towers. So like even if you go with some different like Rogers, I think it's still under TELUS, so you're still getting the same shittiness. Anyways, that aside, maybe it gets better, maybe it not. I kind of have given up at this point. If it gets better, great. If not, I'm sick. I can't think about it right now. But anywho, also, yeah, I had a great week, dude. First couple days, amazing. Monday, Thursday, Friday. No, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I kicked ass. I basically finished the chunk of my book. We're ready to rip. But, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be banging out some Zenless and seeing if we can get the one lady, which I'm excited for, by the way. I just have been edged this whole week, dude. Oh my god, I have so much to talk to you about fucking Oblivion. I haven't played it at all. I've just been watching people say, it's fucking magical. And I'm like, yeah, damn it. Now, why didn't I play it the whole time since it released? Because I think it'd be cool to archive one of the games that I have, like, the most reverence towards. This is, like, the only game that probably could tickle my nostalgia thing. Whereas, because I don't have a lot of games I played as a childhood that I was like, wow. But a lot of people say, like, it's pretty wow. And there's, like, duplication glitch still in the game, kind of, but not, like, scrolls. It's, like, doing it through chests and stuff like that. So TLDR, when we're going to eventually... the reason why today's stream is called Zero... edging week, yeah. The reason why his stream is called Zero is because this is probably going to be us playing a lot of Zenless, and then talking about our weeks, and then just doing the character creator and getting out of that dungeon in Oblivion. And our ambition, at least for your boy, our ambition is to make a brawler, because there's apparently unarmed stat in this game. I hope it's not dog shit. If it is, yikes.
Lone Syndicate said you ain't gonna get Vivian Grin. The script said so.
Buddy, I have nothing.
Gnawing Fetus said most of the jank is still in it. I had a Minotaur port 20 feet up, T-pose, and gently glide back down into the ground. then slump and spaz out.
Can you guys, has anyone played it here, which Nong seems like he has? Nong, do they still have athleticism as a stat? Because this is the one thing where I'm like, oh, I don't think it's going to be there. Which is like, in the game they had like weird shit where like you just spend the whole game jumping.
Said it's Oblivion at its core, and UE5 graphical engine.
I've seen people say that it's like basically like this hodgepodge mixed together. It's just a little unfortunate that it has come out right now that they're saying like there's no supported mod launch thing. Which I thought would have just been like the icing on the cake, especially considering we haven't seen what that looks like with Unreal. So now we know, like, if there is ever an Unreal game, there is going to be Unreal mod support.
Bolty said him about to play it, now got it by family sharing from Steam.
Let's go! Hell yeah, man, we're going to play it together, hopefully, at some point in this stream. But yeah, that's the plan for our playthrough. It probably will be a playthrough that we continue. There's a lot of stuff in Oblivion that I actually never got to, despite it's my favorite Elder Scrolls, which is like I only did the Shivering Isle DLC. I did not do the Night DLC because people said it was shitty. But at this point, I'm sure I just take what I can get. But yeah, we're going to be going for like a stealth, unarmed bowman who uses a fuck ton of
Lone Syndicate said
stun
only 5
magic.
more days till Zani.
So I know Lone. Oh, also, dude, that was the thing that pissed me off so much. I was so tempted to make a whole stream just going over the absolute hype shit that came out for Zenless, or Withering Waves, like the anniversary stuff. There's also some drama there with people not happy with the rewards, but dude, maybe it's just because I'm beaten to like a dog. I would come from Genshin that like anything is extremely generous. So, but yeah. Anyways, before we get into the meat and potatoes, let us go and test out this character. Now, I have watched a ton of videos describing how she works.
Lord Phaeton.
But yes, that doesn't mean I know what the fuck's going on. she creates orbs, condenses the orbs.
McFlufferkin said leveling has been fixed, reworked. Major and minor skills both attribute to your main level. You'll still want to avoid over-leveling with certain majors.
Okay. Nog says, my athleticism is 94 and I can jump. Yes. But here's the question, Nog. If you jump, because how they fucked up a lot of stuff in Oblivion back in the day, but it was beautiful. It was like beautifully fucked up. It was like them being like, fuck it, let them do this shit. And then they didn't like code in all the like variables of you fucking failing. So everyone who played Oblivion would always like bunny hop everywhere because it's like you're passively leveling up, you're passively giving your stealth stats like that. But to the point where when you had like max athleticism, you basically like could like yeet, like Nog is saying, yeet yourself on top of a house. And they coded it into where like if you fell the same distance you jumped, but if you were even slightly far down, you just fucking like crack your knees into the ground and fucking take a chunk out of your health bar. It was just one of the funniest things where everyone would be like jumping around and just busting ass and they'd be like, oh fuck. Okay, I'm doing okay. And honestly, you kind of level up restoration that way too, but the good clunk, the fun clunk. Ooh. Yeah, I should probably watch the video about the leveling and all that stuff change. I hear people say that it's more streamlined, but it's still at its core, like the weirdness of that thing. I also probably, to be fair, just to get ahead of this, I probably will cheat to some extent because I cheated in the original game. So like anything that I would have done cheat-wise in the original game, I would do. Meaning, there was a glitch in the game where you would go to like this fucking ritualistic place where there's a dude like praying. And you would go behind him and just start busting his head open with magic, with electricity, with a knife, and you would just hit him for like 20 hours, and then you'd basically be maxed on your stats. I'm probably not going to just hit him for 20 hours. I'll probably just console command in, here's some power up, here's the stat, because I don't think the build that we're going with, which is an archer who can stun people, who can also brawl,
Catman 11,234
is going to work out.
Said never played Oblivion as a kid.
Oh, no?
So I shall be less of an informative voice in your head and more of a devil on your shoulder.
I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of drop a quick save, throw a giant nuke. I wonder if you can still craft spells. That was such a cool thing they did in Oblivion. Where like when you became the mage tower guy, you could like create like a weird ass spell that like just nukes people, like a lightning bolt that just mass AoE.
McFlufferkin said male versus female stat differences have changed to racial origins. Each race has a choice of 2 origins that affect your starting attributes.
Ooh.
Using the console will disable achievement for that save.
There might be dogs barking. Gotcha. Using console commands will disable achievements for that save. I'm not a big achievement guy anyway. I'll probably be fine.
Gnawing Fetus said yes. You can make full-on nuclear suns.
Okay, perfect. Hell yes. I mean, see, this is the thing that kind of like Like, in my heart, I've always said that, like, as much as I love Skyrim to death, Oblivion was clearly a better game. And dude, sorry, we're gonna get to Zenless in a minute, but this has been like this is like a textbook example of how good Oblivion was and innovative back in the day, even with its clunk combined. But also, how dude, no expectations is a powerful thing. You know, just nothing but like, oh wow, it just drops out of nowhere, and people are like, this is awesome. I didn't have time to like feel a way about it. I kind of like, yeah. You know, there was never any sort of deep dive, so it's all speculative. So when it just drops like a hammer, everyone's like, this is good. And I haven't felt any of the bullshit outside of like the people being upset that there's not like full-on mod support, because Unreal, there's kind of mod support. But outside of that, this has been like an absolute net win. And yeah, I honestly, but based on the feedback I've heard from everybody.
11,234 said as an aside, I'm thinking about playing and modding Kingdom Come 2.
That'd be a good idea.
I've been watching Zanny play it, and it looks fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely good. I've heard nothing but good things from Kingdom Come. Especially this is like a nice balance, honestly. Like, if you played some Oblivion, if you wanted some more like goofy fantasy, and then you wanted some more like accurate realism, Kingdom Come 2. It's a good time to be an RPG fan, which it was not for many years, besides Baldur's Gate, which is the one like... But I also think people starved at that point for something. Not that it's not great, just that it compounds with like a starving crowd and a really fucking great product. Anyways, after using a basic attack, 4th hit, dodge counter, quick assist, Vivian goes into her noble woman state. At this point, press the attack button to trigger Waltz. Hitting the target will grant 1 flight feather, providing move like a special thing. Yeah, gotcha. So I think she basically builds up these feathers, then she converts them into whatever, but I just don't know how she converts them. Performing an EX special attack, assist, follow-up chain attack, and ultimate will also grant a feather. Nice! So first of all, this is Vivian. We will maybe get her, maybe not, depending on how brutal the game is. I will say Zenless has a fucking hatred for me like no other, but hey. Looks cute, looks neat.
Would you like to stand under my parasol with me?
She also is a freak for Faithin, our weird brother-sister connection thing. She is a creepo about it. Yes. Super fan. Stealing clothes kind of shit or whatever. Ooh.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. She's kind of slow feeling, doesn't feel fast, but she does feel explosive, which is kind of every character in this game. But yes, Vivian will restore flight feathers when she performs certain skills. Got it.
Keep your filthy hands.
Do I switch when she's up in the air like that? So now how do I fight when she's like this? Do I switch when she's in the air like that?
Lord Phaethon just saw that.
Okay. This.
You better not get my dress dirty.
So do I switch when she's in the air like that? Is that the gist? Okay. After performing any move that grants flight feathers, Vivian automatically boom in the air.
Said hail.
What's good, Red? Have you been playing Oblivion, Red, or not? Are you waiting? Yeah, waiting. Because this is one of those things where, like, also I think it's a dude, like Oblivion and the Shimmering Isles and all the other shit with it is a beefy game, and it's $50. That's so nice. I have to spend $100, $120 if I want to buy a modern video game that's ass. When you get this like beautiful thing that's huge, massive, and yes, maybe it is like something you've already paid for, but $50 is still nice to get such a big experience, yeah. Anyways, after performing any, also I'm curious, is anyone here playing the Oblivion remaster? Like I'm curious for Lone, and I know Nong's getting after it. Bolty's about to start. I wonder if Raid's here. If I don't think he's here yet, but I wonder if he's playing it as well. We'll probably go with Blunt, then. Ooh, okay. I'm thinking of calling it I'll call a Mirror Knight, where I major in armor, blunt weapons block, and stuff like that. Ooh, classic bruiser with a mace and shit. Yeah, there's some crazy good maces in Elder Scrolls 2. I think the crazy mace is also a thing in that game. Illusion, a restoration for that.
Lone Syndicate said never played Oblivion.
Ooh, Lone, you should, buddy. It's a good one.
Gnawing Fetus said I am. Cracking out on it almost as bad as I did Monster Hunter.
It's gonna be good for you now. You're going to get two great ones. I automatically enter this flight state. At this point, press the trigger, basic attack, flock, suspension. Yeah. I assume I switch off to her. Yes, when you switch to another character, Vin will automatically perform basic attacks. Gotcha. So you want to like activate that, put her in the air, and then let her go. Got it.
G-Red said I am not interested in playing Oblivion at all, just watching it.
Wow.
I bought AI Limit instead.
I am not interested in playing this. I bought AI Limit. Ooh, what's AI Limit? Is that weird, like, Sims game? Or something different? Launching basic attacks, flurry, the suspend will consume all flight feathers and convert them into the same amount of...
McFluffican said female Kageites have never looked better, too.
Yeah.
The new character models seem inspired by ESO, but further polished than the MMO quality.
For sure, yeah. They definitely look significantly better. Like, it kind of makes you be like, ooh, I'm more excited for Elder Scrolls sequel. Granted, it's not going to be on Unreal, so that's going to be interesting. Are the load screens bad, or are they much better? That's something that people were wondering if they were going to try to, like, limit, because Unreal Engine can, like, load in smarter ways. But, yeah. Launch basic attacks, flutter, suspend will consume all flight feathers and convert them into a small amount. How do I convert them? Do I just switch? Okay. There's a lot of tutorials for this. When Vivian is in her guard feather, if any character member hits the target with an EX special attack, Vivian will consume one... Oh, that's not that great. Launching a basic attack, gotcha. If basic attack Feather Bloom hits an enemy suffering an anomaly, it will deal an additional attribute damage based on...
Gnawing Fetus said load screens are plentiful, but short, on my Xbox Series X.
Oh, okay, yeah.
G-Red said AI Limit is a post-apocalyptic wasteland sci-fi anime Souls-like.
Woo, that's a hell of a cluster of words, Red, but that sounds like a very unique game at the very least. Argonians look like dinosaur puppets, mostly the males, and I was about to say the voices and the way they move look kind of good. Like, it's weird. I don't hate this like zoomed in when you talk to someone kind of thing. Like, I know it's like people associated with clunk, but it's not clunk to me. I don't really ever associate it with bad, like being weird. You know, I find it more not immersive when you're talking to someone and then a dragon is like behind them and they're like, 1 sec, and they run away because they're terrified of a dragon, rather than us like talk to them, time freezes, we have a chat, and then time goes back to normal. I find that less immersive brain. Anyways. Okay, so we have this. We're going to pop off, and now we just switch. We activate any ability, and now Vivian's going to start... No.
Have a couple more.
Okay, yeah, so you do have to... I hate that you always have to use your energy, because if you have a character that doesn't have energy, it's kind of a little like whatever.
Help dolls. Healthy.
Here we go.
It is a lot of damage. That's what everyone was saying when I was watching videos. People be like, it's a little odd, but it is wild damage. How do I... There we go. We'll do one of these. We'll do this. I imagine this gives us max stats. It does not. It does. It does, in fact, do that. There. She's converted. We'll do one of these. Bang.
G-Red said sci-fi Souls-likes are rare. Yeah. Only AI Limit, and the Surge 1 and 2 that I'm aware of.
I was about to say Surge. Surge is one
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. I was about to say, Surge is one of the ones that popped up in my head. I heard people say that Jane Doe also works good with Vivian. Also, Lone, did you end up getting Vivian? Of course you did. I don't know why I'm even asking, but, you know, I thought I'd ask.
Catman 11234 said my week was also decent. More job interviews, lots of yard work to get ready for summer.
Ooh.
Haven't played a PC game in a week, which feels weird.
Yeah, I can't be surprised.
Made butter-basted steak and fondant potatoes. Firefighter.
Sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. I'm surprised you actually haven't jumped into what do you call it, Oblivion, because I know you like Skyrim so much. I'm surprised because, like, I know you really like Skyrim.
Lone Syndicate said, "Yup, I got her, and her engine also got M4 Grace."
Okay, I'm about to say, but so you got her, but at a price. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's just bang out Jane Doe. We know how to use Jane Doe. It's been a minute. Oh, I can't switch.
No escape.
What does it want me to do? Just want me to activate dodge counter? Perfect. I did dodge. Come on. Do your thing. Yeah. Again. Ah! I fucked up. Do your thing. Woo! Okay, fine. We're done. We will be doing 5 pulls because we can't be fucking bothered.
Catman 11234 said, I just don't feel attracted to Oblivion as a thing to play. Maybe it's the lack of nostalgia, but I don't have a want to play it. Perhaps you'll get me into it.
I'm about to say, I hope
Kingdom
so.
Come 2 might be the next one.
I hope so, because I feel like, come on, man. While in passion state, press that after successfully dodging. There we go.
Let's make this quick.
But yeah, I hope I can give it a try, because it is like one of the things where, like, if you like Elder Scrolls, it's fucking awesome. Like, it's so good, and it's very similar. It's not like a completely different game. In fact, I think it's like, I don't know. I like games that like give me more freedom. Shit, you know. Why Grace sound different? I don't know. Maybe does she sound different? Oh, she got a new VA. I didn't notice. Nice, good fucking ear space. All right, hold this to do spinnies. Gotcha. Wait a minute. Wait, does that mean... Oh, shit. Is that what that is?
Here's a taste
Dude.
of the abyss.
If Evelyn's here, I might go on Evelyn's weapon. Or not Evelyn, sorry. If
Lone Syndicate
Jane's
said
here,
sad part
I'll
about
make
this
it
update
painless.
is Grace, Rena, and Coleta VA changed Grace not being so bad, but Rena and Coleta sound nothing like they should.
Rena. Who's Rena again? Rena. Oh no! Why? Rena the puppet witch? Oh, so cringe. Hate that. Do some of this.
G-Red said Oblivion Remastered is just nostalgia bait. And I don't have enough nostalgia to warrant buying
I don't
it.
think it's
Maybe someday,
Yeah.
when mods catch up, IDK.
I don't know why. Why would it be?
Catman 11,234 said, I do feel bad for Avowed. It's down to something like 500 current players long.
Yeah, I think Avowed is gonna come through, like in the long term. Like when people, I think in a couple of years, people will still be like, "Hey, this is like an underrated RPG game. It's not bad at all," kind of thing. I will say though, like Oblivion is just such a much more massive thing. Like it's got so much content. Like unlike Avowed, which has like regions, it has regions on top of massive DLCs, on top of like crazy long quest lines that have like really interesting rewards, like a mage tower and shit like that. So it's kind of like, just by the sheer volume that Oblivion has, it's kind of wild, you know. I don't know if I haven't played Oblivion Remastered, so maybe it is just nostalgia bait. But to me, I don't know. Like I feel like from what I've seen, people say that like it's...
G-Red said I'll still gladly and enjoy watching you play Oblivion now.
I hope so. I hope my goal is to have some, like, to just tap into the fun that I had when I was a kid, but hopefully better. Like the idea of like making spells that are silly and dumb and all that kind of stuff. Breaking the game and having a good time with it, not taking it too seriously, you know. Also, let's get mad. Yeah, I'm curious. So what do Grace and them sound like? Or not Grace, sorry. What was it? What was the person? The
This is the
puppet lady Rena.
Handmade Rena at your service. 1, 2, yes, all accounted for. Handmade Rena at your service.
She kind of sounds like a T-Mobile ad agent person, you know, like a commercial.
Lone Syndicate said Rena new voice lacks that sort of eerie undertone as well as that deep, mature women voice.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like she's trying to sell you something, like a saleswoman.
Handmade Rena at your service.
Yeah, like a Pokemon secretary trainer lady. Huh. And who was the other one? Who was the other one? Let me see. Lone's comment was Colida. This?
McFlufferkin said, I'm waiting for her to narrate a TikTok video.
Yes.
Hey, don't look down on me.
That was not bad. The Collider was really like scruffy.
You want to test my hammer?
I don't hate it.
Hey, don't look down on
It's
me.
okay. It's like, yeah, it's more childlike rather than like she smoked a 10-pack of cigarettes kind of vibe. But anyways, what is the other one? Grace. Grace also had a new one?
Waiting. Come on. Huh? I am the
Why are you, Grace? You're the only character I don't have.
I only handle technical matters.
I don't like it.
Let's start the experiment. I only handle
I don't like it.
matters.
I don't mean to be a hater-ass bitch, but I don't like that one. That one sounds not as good. Yes, what, man, fuck these fucking voice actors. Are they going on strike or some shit? Or, like, is it really Mahoyo? I don't know who the fucking bad guy is, but it's shitty regardless. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, so this is what I was saying. Shit. I've been wanting, her W engine for a while now. Because I think that's the thing that's holding my Grace back quite a bit. Not Grace, Jane Doe, back by quite a bit. So, we'll just go for her. But maybe if you have any left over, I'm not sure if I should go for her W engine. I don't think I have. Well, they did say that. I think like there was one that was an okay one. I do have Grace's engine, but I don't know if that's the one that they said that was decent, like as a comparison point. But anyways, let's just go for her.
Lone
We're
Syndicate
starting off with
said they
Temple.
butcher my MILF made Kaleda voice sounds a lot more soft than the original one, and it doesn't give that UMPH in combat like it used to.
Yeah, missing something. 2 A's, not bad. Also, I didn't look at what the side characters are in this banner. Man, I sound sick, I feel like. I can't even hear myself think. I already have you, Nicole. Get away from me. Also, Space says, also, good luck on your pulls. Thank you, Space. Appreciate you. I will be playing Oblivion in a minute. Seth, I already have you maxed out. Fun fact, I have most of the 5 stars maxed out because I have to go to pity. Not even to pity. I lose the 50-50 so often in this game. I do not have this problem in Withering Waves. In fact, I have the opposite problem. I kind of need constellations on this character just to give you like a 20% damage buff. Anyways, Nog says it's heavily nostalgic, but for a good reason. 20 years about since OG. Yeah, to me, my issue is like some people. I guess when I heard Red says like it's nostalgia, it's just nostalgia bait. To me, the reason why I'm like, well, is because to me, Oblivion is actually just like a really interesting creative game with like a lot of value within like the fucking like 6 major guild quests that they have in there. So to me, to like reduce it to like when I think of nostalgia bait, I think of Nintendo, which is like we changed 3 things, we just gave it a new skin of paint, but it's still like a fully $70 game that's a car sim. That's a great car sim, like you just fucking Mario Kart, etc. But it's still like, is this really worth? Like, are you gonna dump? Well, maybe for some people in Nintendo games can dump like hours and hours and hours onto it. But for me, when it comes to like I don't know, like this is the good version of remastered, I think, or like remade, which is like let's take a game that was so innovative, was so clever, had so many fun mechanics, just was like let you be silly as far as like messing with the world, and then let's give it to everyone else. What's because she hates. So yeah, to me it feels like a good version of a remake rather than a we did nothing and we just wanted to make double dip into more money and all that kind of stuff, you know. The Red says, from what I've seen, Oblivion is very heavy performance-wise to watch. Watching Luke play, it's usually as usual for Unreal Engine. Yeah. Most Unreal Engine games are just gluttons for PC power. So hopefully I can run it on okay settings. I'm not even checking what kind of poll situation we're at. Skip. What did we get here? We got another Piper who I already have. Piper's probably my most attained character. Cat says, they always ask, who does she hate? But not why does she hate? Stupid comment on my nose. Oh, we got Seth. I already have Seth Baxter as well. This banner is terrible for me. Both the characters I already got. What's new? What is it? I'm playing on high difficulty and drop dead to tutorial enemies. Damn. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Oblivion don't fuck around. I remember back in the day that still like you can die fast. Oh, I think I could probably start throwing single pulls if I needed to right now, but anything, nothing. We have to go all the way to pity, I think. Well, let's see. We can see. Yeah, we're pretty close to the thing. We can start doing dumb single
Catman
pulls.
11,234 said, "GRINN, can we get a generic Oblivion NPC impression from
When
you?"
I'm sick and my voice is all fucked, man, I don't even remember them. I have to hear them first to be like, yeah, okay, that's what I remember. I will say, dude, did anybody see how fucking dumb the black, like the Thieves Guild guy, he looks so stupid. Like, it's funny because I was trying to get thumbnails for like the streams and images and stuff like that. And I thought, like, maybe in my head, I remember it looking less fucking stupid as shit. I go back to look at the old thing. It all looks stupid. Like the black cowl or whatever it's called is the most hideous thing on the planet. My voice is constantly in a state of breaking. Also, wow, all of our gems just gone to the wind. What's new? Then watch them drop like fire-ass characters, and I'm like, well, that was, unfortunate. Have you heard of high elves? Are you gonna hit me with some sort of like, balls in my face nonsense joke or something? Also, Red says, well, technically it's Unreal Engine 5 for plus the Gamebryo engine plus UE5 handled the graphics rendering, but Gamebryo is everything else. 2 engines in one. Never seen. Yeah, I know. It'll be interesting to see how that actually pans out. Hopefully it's not too destable. Oh my god, Oniguro. Actually, I think that's one of the few characters I don't have. Oh, I hate this game so much. Sorry. We will see how Withering Waves treats us. Maybe it's just maybe our gacha arc is just doomed to failure. You know what I mean? I already have Piper by the dozens, but we're getting close to getting to 90. Sweet baby Jesus. Nog says he played the demo. Not his cup of tea, but he have a few players of Wild here and the channel in Discord. Have you tried Monster Hunter? Oh, that's what you're playing to. Yeah. I have played the demo. I like Nog was saying. I played the demo. I enjoyed what I had of it. I just don't think that like the one thing that holds me back from there it is. Is it the character? Or is it a shitty tube? It's a shitty tube. It's Collided. Fuck this game. This game is a nightmare. This game sucks ass. Anyways, there it is. Cat Girl again. I don't even care anymore, dude. Yeah, what do you call it? I enjoyed some of it, I should say. I didn't hate the game. But yes, that's it. This is my last poll. The first time we're not getting anything. Which is, is what it is. Lots of 5 stars that I already have, which is, kind of just a bad banner to bet on. Space says, damn, yeah. You're all the way to pity. All the way to pity. I think we're 4 off, 5 or 6 off, and then you get Kaleida. No one else in this chat has been there. I'm kidding. A lot of people have been there. Oh yeah, sorry. About Monster Hunter. The only thing that I don't think I would love is, I don't know if I love the where you have to spend like so much time just hacking away at a monster, and then sometimes if you make a mistake, you get clipped, die, and then you have to restart the entire thing. So you just lost, let's say 15 minutes. But everyone said that like that problem gets less bad when you start investing in the right builds and you can kill stuff relatively fast and stuff like that. But it's still one of those things where like there's already so many other games that I haven't played in a while that I want to play. So it's not in like the it's kind of the same thing as Baldur's Gate, which is like a game that I've heard so many people saying so many good things to, so it's on the list, but it's because there's already things that I know I for sure like. I just kind of do those things until I kind of tap those out, but yes, Last Wish. I'm not spending my special gem stuff on there. It's real
Catman
crummy.
11,234 said, since your voice is fucked, can we get some React today? Or is that actually more voice strain, lol?
Probably more voice strain on the React, in a weird way. But we probably will do React at some point in the stream. Not in stream, probably at some point in the week, because I didn't label any of the streams as like scheduled all the way through next week as well. But I probably will. One of those we probably will want to break from Oblivion and stuff like that. Well, gang, that's how it happens. That's how shitty it is. Yep, if there's any question of why I sometimes enjoy Wuwa a little bit more than Zenless, it's just because it's just how luck happens, if you're getting really unlucky in a game. And then it makes it like, well, I just have my old teams to play with, etc. I don't have a new character to play with because I lost all the things, so I'm kind of just like, well, that's unfortunate. The worst part about it is I probably still have to throw pebbles at her banner because I have not gotten anything. Oh, sorry, I prepped for all of her abilities, so hopefully we can get her within the time allotted. But what are we doing? I wanted to burn my resin real quick so we don't have to log back in, which would be just in this stupid thing. Although we do basically have her thing already. Yeah, I already have her artifact set built, like leveled up and stuff like that, so I don't need any more of her items. But yes, Grin also likes being stuck in the loop of a new game release, so I can't go get to the. Yeah, it's true. That is very true as well. It is like the infinite, like, well, there's other new things that are also like enjoyable, etc. Holy shit, Cat! Cat just gave $20. Hope you get better, you goob. Thank you, Cat. You don't need to give me money to make me feel better. Your company is plenty fine, but I very much appreciate the sentiment. I'm not sure how I could use that to get better, but I appreciate the sentiment. But yes, very sweet. I appreciate that.
I won't betray you.
Oh, I fucked up. I meant to do this. Space says I put Vivian, but I pulled Vivian, but I wasted 30k to 8k times for pit. Yeah, it sucks, Space, man. That's so unfortunate. Pain.
I'll take over.
I'm here.
Boom.
Securing the perimeter.
Oh. On a side note, man, I am so excited for Withering Waves' like massive collab and all that stuff. Like Zani looks so good. I am curious about if like I should spend a lot of my money on the other characters for Zani.
Cat has decreed to go gambling with it.
Oh, do you want me to?
Catman,
okay.
11,234 said, is my Miyabi Virgil still best girl?
Yes. She is unequivocally. In fact, Vivian and Miyabi is probably one of the better teams out there right now. Even though it doesn't. They kind of nerfed it so that it wasn't so overpowered, but it's still just fucking insane. But yes. So is that what that is for? Let's see. Time for Gambo Grin. But is that? Do you want me to? I will absolutely do that if you want me to do that. Cat is to spend the $20 on like a pull thing. I just don't know if I have any like top ups that are
Lone
prime.
Syndicate said Trigger is also up there.
Trigger's also up there. Oh, like one of the better characters for sure. Yeah. I think it's. I've seen people say that. Funnily enough, Astra Yao, like the two best are Miyabi and Astra Yao, just because Astra Yao goes with everybody. She's a part of like every team comp. Wildly good. Like if you want a hard carry, you go Miyabi, but if you wanted a character that just can fit anywhere and like provides so much value, it's Astra. So all around, we made probably some bad choices with who we chose to go for and all that stuff. But hey, is what it is.
Catman 11,234 said, save for a better PC, buy another bow staff, make another 8-ball paracord weapon. It's for your use as you
Oh
please.
my god, that's a
Flufferkin
fucking
said
deep
on
cut.
the bright side, you can legitimately call out sick and play Oblivion.
That is true. Although if anything, I show up more when it's like this. Oh. Like my me doing like research and like writing for like hours upon hours is just me this silently like that. Whereas when I'm streaming, I'm having to be a little more involved. Also, you don't need to use it for that. It's up to you. Well, I don't really have it used for anything else. So like I just don't know if it may be better used whenever the top ups get reinstated, or we can just see if the top ups are reinstated. Let's go by that. If the top ups are reinstated, then sure. That'd be a neat win.
G-Red said MH Wilds is the most noob-friendly MH game so far. Grin. A lot of quality of life stuff to make it easier to get into. Arguably too much lol.
Yeah.
Past games were far longer fights compared to Wilds.
Yeah, I just when you're playing it in the beta, that's where my perception got made there, which maybe was flawed. But even if outside of like the it just felt like like you spend like I think the nature of Monster, and you guys will have to correct me on this. It feels like the nature of Monster Hunter Wild is like you're like a guy chopping the shit out of a enemy for like 5 minutes if you're fast, 4 minutes if you're fast, but like a lot of it's just you just like piecing up this giant monster for like decent amounts of time. And to me, I could see that getting a little like, okay, I'm doing this again on a different-ish monster. It's not that bad. It's just that I could see that being like where my brain, that's why I like RPGs in a weird way, is because like even though you're doing the same thing, you're just like hitting an enemy with like a stick or a metal stick, a sword.
McFlufferkin said most
like
hunts
take
an average of 10 minutes, 5 for speedrunners.
Okay, yeah. And it doesn't ever get repetitive to you guys? I also probably am talking to Monster Hunter fans and not someone who was like, I didn't play any Monster Hunter, I don't typically like it. How do you
G-Red
feel
said
about
the
that?
beta gave you super shit gear and zero build potential.
Yeah, the build thing I think could be a huge variable. But I also think that like some of you guys like that stuff by default, and I wonder what would be the perception of someone who thinks it's neutral, like is a neutral party. He's like, I could chop an enemy up for a couple hours, but I don't know. Like eventually, I would assume it gets a little played out if you're not like really into that whole like upgrade sequence and the carrots on the string. But yes. Oh, I forgot to get coffee. Well, whatever. Let's just dump this into gems.
Catman 11234 said, as a non-Monster Hunter fan, I liked the beta and enjoyed the combat. I hated teleporting around, but that was just the beta experience. It's something I won't grind out though.
Did you play Did you play the new game, and did you make it all the way to endgame, Cat? Good night, Moti. Take care, buddy. Enjoy Oblivion. The repetition of the puts the charm on loop. Monster Hunter are all boss fights, and loop. Yeah. Have fun. Thank you, Bolty.
Gnawing Fetus said a guy smacking an enemy for 3 to 15 minutes. Got a timer attacks to dodge enemy attacks, and position yourself to hit the best spot to hit, to KO them or cut off a tail.
Yeah. See, that stuff like I think can get quite fun, but like, yeah, it's not that I don't think it can be fun. It's just that I feel like it's like just a little bit of stuff where I'm like, maybe I'll get to it when I get to it. Not like, I need to play this now. Whereas Oblivion to me, it's also a nostalgia thing. It's also a bunch of other things that are associated with that being nice. But even outside of Oblivion, say it was the Outer Worlds, or not Outer Worlds, Avowed. To me, Avowed was really, because that was what I kind of made my choice about playing Avowed opposed to playing Monster Hunter. Avowed to me is like, I don't know, it's like it feels like, I guess like the thing that I want is, well, after I've like spent, let's say like 40 hours into a video game, to like look back and be like, holy shit, I did all these quests, I made all these like connections with these people, I did all these things. In Monster Hunter, I do believe there's like this feeling of like, yeah, I had like a little baby hunter that then became this fucking badass.
McFlufferkin said, not saying you must play Wilds, but the beta was definitely far more difficult than the full release.
For sure, yeah. I could see that being very true. Let's see. Is there any top-ups that look reasonable to get? I only have the... Yeah. Those fuckers are so cheap, man. They still haven't given, like, the reset on the bonuses. Bastards. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, this is probably a wrong... wrong people to ask, but... Do you think we should spend the $20, very generous donation, based on that Cat gave us, on anime women, aka Tiny Lady, which I still probably will just throw pebbles at every day when I get my,
Lone Syndicate said, let me see the shop, I'll tell you what's best.
Oh, okay. I think the only one that I have left is the 41, because I do believe Lone was also generous in the past, very much so.
G-Red said for me, what I think MH needs mostly is new weapon types.
Okay.
That is the only I'd consider getting stale. Especially after playing Wild Hearts and seeing the cool weapons in that game.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. Especially with seeing that, even the little bit of gameplay that I've seen, that looked a lot more like creative. Especially with people, the main thing that people play with that game is to create builds and create like weird ways of playing that you could provide value on. Is that makes sense.
Catman 11234 said, it is up to you. If you do get Vivian from the pools, if you buy them, I expect you to share custody on weekends, rolling on the floor, laughing look of triumph.
I will. I can't give you my account, but platonically, you can know in your heart of hearts that it is dual custody.
Lone Syndicate said no go to the bundle shop.
No go to the bundle shop. Stuff like here, maybe. Oh, I see. You said no go to the bundle shop. There is this one, which only gives you 5. Resources. 5 of the standard banner. Doesn't seem great all around. Do I still have the monthly pass? I think I do. It's about to go out though. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should just say fuck it, or yes? Yes. Oh. This game sucks. I'm sorry, I'm just like, man, I was like, maybe we could get Jane Doe's weapon. And then you can't even get the character you're getting at, idiot. Oh, you also prepared for her weapon? Idiot. Nothing for you. Oh, maybe we can get just a little bit of something just to get us over the edge for one more wish. One more wish. It's nothing. As someone who doesn't play, how many pulls is 20 even? Nah, it's when you know how much it is, it probably make you be like, this is a ripoff, and it's 100% true. I think it's, let's see. Well, they have this thing where it's like they reset the shop so you can like top up. So like the first time you spend $120, you get like 60k extra, so they times 2 that whatever you're buying. But for $20, you get a whopping...
Lone Syndicate said, I say buy the $12 bundle, then buy the $5 pack for the best value.
Buy the 5...
McFlufferkin said, I intend to record my start of Oblivion, but doing so during stream will disrupt it.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, would it pick what you want? I'm not sure. Pick the $12 one, this one, bang, for 5 pulls, and then spend on the 5-pack, which is this one. Okay. I'll probably wait a little bit. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, it's man, it's just such a bad deal. It's so, wacky. It's insane. Yeah, I was about to say for that, like, in order to do a 10 pull, you need, I think, 1,600, and you only get 900 for spending $20. So you don't even get like a full 10 pull to do it. It's a scam. It's a scam. Whenever you finally like run out completely net
Lone
zero.
Syndicate said the 1.29 bundle is also good.
The $1 bundle, yeah, I might just do both of those. Although I don't really care for the other bonus materials and shit. Like, that doesn't charm me, you know. Yeah, this shit right here. Like, I don't know if we get anything special for that. Yeah, we get one of which. Yeah, I'll probably just throw pebbles at it. And maybe if like we wanted to spend money on Withering Waves or something, a game that where I feel like we can get a little bit more value of, because I don't have any of my top ups on that one, so we should do that. But ladies and gentlemen, honestly, a nightmare. We didn't get anything. We got a bunch of dupes. I'm sick. It's all gone to shit. Anyways, shit happens. I will say, I think Zenless is the worst gacha game luck I've ever had, as far as like most of the time we have to go to pity. Doesn't mean there's not someone who has worse or gacha luck than me in that game, but specifically, Zenless is tough.
11,234 said then buy a rival skin or something.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Or save for a new GPU.
Well, yeah, the GPU thing would not be a bad get, but I feel like that I gotta do a lot more just to be able to afford that. Then yeah. But yes. Also, man, I don't know. GPUs are in a weird state where I feel like I'm more attracted to the Valve Deckard thing, where like it's eye tracked foveated rendering to get a little more bandwidth out of my GPU, rather than having to spend like these absurd monies. Like I so badly wish Intel and AMD and shit like that got their head out of their ass and actually like started kind of providing some value or competition, I should say. Because Jesus. Yes, yeah, the Deckard. We'll see. We'll see, man. I still I have my ear to the rumblings of that space, and it's a real hot mess. It's building
G-Red
shaders.
Said, don't buy a 50 series GPU. They're so fucked.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Again, it's tough because Nvidia provides so much good stuff, but they have like good value as far as like they have good Nvidia DLS and stuff like that. So they provide value, but they're like such a dominant market player, and that it's just tough. Also, the fact that I do dabble with AI stuff, so I kind of wouldn't mind the 50 series' proficiency with that. I know a lot of gamers just have zero fucking interest in that, but because I have some interest in that, I kind of don't mind that angle. But I have heard that they overheat in their pieces of shit. But it would be really cool if AMD and all those companies like gave you what Nvidia gives you, but also just as a much better deal, you know. But we'll see. Hopefully there's some competition. Apparently there's going to be a lot of investing in like graphical cards being made in the Western regions and stuff like that. But we'll see. We're just waiting for our shaders to get optimized, by the way. If you're wondering why the hell we're just locked on to this. Shaders optimization, baby. First time I loaded up the game. I have not touched it since. Bang. Yeah, I feel like the hopefully my current GP. That's why I think like if I did spend a little bit of money on this Valve Decker thing and I got that foveated rendering eye tracking, I think it might be like keep my head above water
said,
a little
hey,
bit.
what's up? You saw the new event schedule in game, and did you use the Z's code?
Maybe not. We did fucking biff it hard, King. I spent 15K. Got
G-Red
nothing.
said NVIDIA has also been really shitting the bed with good GPU drivers.
Yeah.
They have been buggy AF all this year.
Yeah, I haven't updated.
I'm still using drivers from last year.
That's funny. I used to like always update my video graphics card. I haven't updated it in such a long time. I haven't found many problems, so I'm kind of just like until I have a problem, that's when I'll update, I guess. But yeah, watch this be the fucking backbreaker at this point. If you have a 40K series, wait until the 60 or equivalent from the. I think I have the 5070, but some of y'all have the 5070 Ti Super, which is like that's the one thing. Like because I dabble with AI stuff, I think I would probably go out of my way to get like one with high RAM. Also, VR is like super useful for like that's like the main limitation that VR games have, which is you need a lot of VRAM, I believe. Not VRAM, it's like on processing card RAM, whatever that is. I don't know enough about this shit. All I know is like people say that's what you want for what you're trying to do. I'm like, got it. That's all I need to know. Limited information, baby. Don't want to get too much shit up here. Oh, my voice. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, my body is ready. Oh, my back is not. Oh.
King Spica said, "Wait, you pulled?
Yep.
How many reels was that? How did it go?"
Horrible.
Gnawing Fetus said you have a 40 series grin. You always get the prefix mixed up.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I do. Sorry. You're right.
McFlufferkin said, and
That's
Flora
my
made
bad.
and Mantis get.
It's hitting us with the Oblivion loudness. Let's just drop that for a little bit. All right. While we listen to oh my god, it's bringing me back to nostalgia land. What do you call it? For King's question, King, yeah, we spent 15K gems. I cannot describe how I got nothing, like more. Every character I got a duplicate of. I already have the characters on the banner. Really bad banner for me to wish on in general. I got no characters. All of them were duplicates I already had. And I didn't get, what's her name? I had to go all the way to like, I think it was like 80 something, 86 maybe. And then we got Cat Girl, which is brutal. The like Cat Girl who's physical damage based, who is pretty much like one of the worst characters in the game. And then I spent all of the rest of my money that I have on there and got none of her. So it's bad. The one thing is that we did get like a decent, I don't even know how to say that, but like we got a couple handfuls of like one pull with 3 A ranks in it. So I guess we got like dust, but yeah, it's been pretty shit. Not good. Zenless goes down as like one of the worst games for me. As far as like gacha goes. The cursed account, as you were. And it sucks, man. Because when you go out of your way to like do all the events and get like a little bit of gems, and you're like, holy shit, I got 15K, I have a chance. And then you're like, the fuck you do? And you're like, why did I do all those events, man?
Lone Syndicate said uses the signals GRINN.
Yeah, I could have used the like dust that I had for sure. I might do that. Maybe at the very end of the stream, I'll jump back on and do that. But I'm like, it's also tough because, yeah, it's like maybe it's just we should not do it today because we had such bad luck. So why would it get better? Brightness, let's go by here. I want to use my controller, but I guess we'll just use this for now. Sound, baby, master volume.
King Spiker said 15K poly. Vivian or Jane, year 90 or 100 pulls I get my character, except one time I didn't.
Wow, that's awesome, King. I envy your luck. You have my luck that I have on Withering Waves, but for Zenless.
G-Red said I'm using a 3080T, which is slightly better than a 4070. I have not felt the need to upgrade at all.
Yeah, no, I feel like the 4070 to me is like one of the best deals that you can get for a graphics card, where you spend like I think it's like $800 something like that. And if you wait for like a good day, you can get the Ti Super version, which will take you like just as like you'll be good for a while, I think. Yeah. Audio, text size. Yes, it's fine. That's fine. So yeah, I don't love subtitles, so we'll put them on for now. Gameplay vibration. Actually, this might be a hot take, but I don't like vibration on my games. Makes me like, yeah, I can't aim properly. It's like a variable that I don't want. Adept, sure, we'll just do medium. We might have to drop it to easy because I'm playing unarmed and I'm sure I'm gonna get my head blown off or stabbed in the face as I'm punching a person. I don't know if that's my only hope. I haven't seen if there's anyone who's like commented on they've like retuned unarmed gameplay to be good. Oh boy, how do you look epic?
G-Red said I don't either. Plus vibration uses more battery.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that makes sense. You know what I hate even more, Red? I don't like the fucking dual haptics on the
Annoying
triggers.
Fetus said unarmed. Don't try to power LVL like the old days. You'll get fucked.
Oh no. Unarmed? Question mark?
Catman 11,234 said your title of the stream made me laugh when I saw the scheduled stream.
Listen, man, maybe this is fate. Maybe fate's like, I seen that you were shitting on this other game that's relevant, and they're like, no luck for you. And I'm like, okay. You don't realize I'm already so fucking out of the
King
game.
Spiker said you said 86 pulls, you still got a chance, is what I'm saying. Still a good amount of days
left. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be throwing pebbles. It's just one of those things where, like, this has been the state of most of my Zenless pulls on average. It's like, go all the way to pity, often lose, and it sucks because, like, it wouldn't be as bad if I was just always unlucky, but it sucks when, like, Withering Waves, which is a game that I've been really lucky in, it's the counter. Like, it wouldn't have been that bad if I just was also unlucky in Zenless, because all I would know is pain.
G-Red said I've used the PS5 controller, so I have not idea how those triggers feel.
Oh, it's awful. Some people like them, but like it basically makes it so that when you pull down on the trigger, there's like a nut that you have to like push past, like a little squish. I hate it. People talk about how they loved it, and I was like, this is gonna be great, and I use it. I'm like, this is fucking awful. I mean, it just hurts my fingers. Like, why do you want to make things harder for yourself to play and perform? Yeah, I say as I play fucking VR games, which are the most physically exhorting games ever. What are we doing here? I just want to see if. Oh, first of all, let's affix the music. The music is lovely, but let's not get drowned out here. The attack sounds great. Let's put that about 7. Dialogue, max that shit out. Ambience, let's drop that to 6. Footsteps, don't care. Interfacing, I don't give a shit. That's fine. Okay, good. And let's hit apply. Did it auto do the settings? Can I make it? Sure, uncap's fine. VSync, maybe fine. Oh, blur off, thank you. Screen reflections, I don't know.
Lone Syndicate said the adaptive triggers on PS5 controller are hit or miss for me.
Hit or miss, yeah.
Gnawing Fetus said I barely make it with glass enchanted weapons against 3 enemies on medium, and I power leveled a bit like you used to. For endurance, mine's maxed law.
Oh, shit.
So unarmed, I imagine, will hurt a lot.
Yay!
Catman 11,234 said you got a donation.
Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry,
King Spiker said I don't have problems with controllers since I grew up with console a lot more than PC.
Oh, I'm so sorry, She Hates. I can't believe I missed that for even a couple of seconds. She Hates says, probably gonna take a nap, have a long day, hope you have a good... Thank you so much for the $10, She Hates. You could just say goodbye without it, but I'm super grateful for that. That's very sweet of you. I don't know why everyone's so generous today. Thank you so much.
G-Red said I recommend turning off the ray tracing.
Where is it? Let me turn it off so we don't even know what we're missing. Actually, I usually it's auto turned off because like I don't think my GPU doesn't support it. Where is the ray tracing? I don't know. There's no like depth of field or some shit, right? Ooh, DLS, no performance, please. Sharpen, I don't know. Frame generation, I don't know if I have access to that tech. Is DLS the performance one? Set the upscale technique, or is it DL... fuck, I don't know what the one is. I know that's the one that... I don't think I have access to, what is it called? The weird lighting thing? So I will never know what I'm missing out on. Apply. Is that it? I think so. Good stuff. Okay. Now, we commence... Yeah, I did not buy the deluxe edition.
Catman 11,234 said DLSS is the AI adding fake frames between real frames to get extra FPS.
G-Red said you have access to DLSS Frame General. I would use it.
Okay, what was that one? It's this one? So, DLSS frame generator. I should use it? Okay. DLS is the AI added fake frames between real frames to get extra FPS, I think. Okay. I know there's one that's like upscaling, and then there's one that like it downscales but then rescales it up. I don't know, man. I don't know how to describe magic. Okay. Anyways, where is this? Let's bump this up a little bit. Okay. And he got me scared, Nong. Nong said that unarmed is fucking bad still, and I was worried about that. I was hoping they would scale it to be appropriate again. Well, fuck. Maybe unarmed is literally just meant to be a bar duel.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
This is the one thing where this game has superior monsters than Skyrim. The Daedra, fucking giant-ass Minotaurs, dude. Like, fucking weird lizard things.
Nori Fetus said IDK about unarmed specifically. I'm just recommending not to power LVL since you can enchant your fists like a weapon.
That's true.
GTID
But
says
there's
4 more
mods.
days until the 2.3 update and Sia Connor and Zani are not coming home lol.
What? Are not coming home? Why?
Catman 11,234 said Oblivion without horse armor is like peanut butter without chocolate.
Sorry. Oh, lady, damn, that looks good. That looks so fucking good. Oh, man. Is it loud? A little bit loud. A little bit loud. Kind of should be. Oh!
Lone Syndicate said Zani's wave bands are insane. GRINN I am defiantly getting multi-copies.
Oh, really? Oh, don't do this to me alone. Oh, we'll have to see. We have to. I hope, man. I hope I'm still worthy of Withering Waves, and I can get her and her weapon, and then we'll play it by ear. Because I don't know if it's better to go for her wave bands or better to go for her best character, which is the light mage lady. Oh, tiny mouse.
GTID said that new Hecarim Echo should be good on Changli Red exclamation
Also,
mark.
Changli looks beautiful, man. You see the Changli swimsuits and shit? Woo! Looking crazy. So, guys, buckle up. We're going to be here for 2 days. Sorry. It's just, we take our time with character creators. And there's a lot here. I remember the first game being like, fuck me. There's a lot of shit you can pick. But we do get the base horse armor, though, Cat. Just not the new, cool-looking horse armor. Okay? Shit was a $20 expansion, and this was before you gave me that $20. I would have upgraded if I would have known. Okay. Zion's wave bands are insane. You can definitely get multi-copies. Yeah, I'll have to watch a video about, like, describing what she is, what to build for her, what kind of stats you need, because I don't know any of that yet. I just been getting her
Catman
materials.
11,234 said character creator stream. Scratches my DND itch.
Ooh.
Classic Session 0 is always making characters.
Hell yeah, man. GT's, I'm getting the Carlotta skin. Carlotta skin looks cute. Looks pretty cute. Doesn't look terrible. I just think Chang Li is a woman. You know?
G-Red said, seems you don't have VSYNC enabled, or an FPS cap. That will cause problems. I'd change that when you
Got
can.
it. That's a good idea. Okay. Okay, let's see. Race menu. Do you want to be an Argonian? Is this racist? I just say yuck.
McFuffican said base game includes all original DLC, Deluxe's new armors, for player and horse, that are also additional quests, a soundtrack. Nothing major, but might mean new DLCs in the future.
Yeah, to me the DLCs could be cool. I think also the icing on the cake would be them being like making a creation kit type thing. That was the only thing that people were saying. Like at least that way you would be like, okay, now the people are just gonna make whatever they want, and that'd be great. Whereas they could still do that. It's just gonna have some friction because of Unreal's barrier of entry. But anyways, Bratton, the character I always use, which look a little wrinkly, but hey, maybe it's a young thing we can change. Dark Elves, which iconically look hideous in every fucking video game. Bethesda hates the concept of a pretty elf, and instead they look heinous and disgusting. Which, you know, maybe more realistic. I don't know. What's all this? Origin.
Catman
Verdun
11,234 said Khajiit. Make my IQ the liar's ancestor. You have wares if they have coin.
Ooh.
GTID said I don't have Chun-Li, that's why lol. At least Fusion will have a new 4-cost Inferno is good and all, but it def needs a revamp.
Yeah, I would agree. At first feels slow. That'd be a good idea.
McFlufferkin said don't forget to check the stats screen, R3 for you, and see the differences of each origin.
Oh, shit, thank you, Fluff. Well, shit. I've always went with Breton, because that's my life. Yeah. What is he? Imperial. Everyone looks pasty. Okay, that looks pretty fire, actually. Not too bad. Your hair looks like compressed.
G-Red said
arm,
having
yeah.
FPS higher than your refresh rate causes screen tearing and frame pacing issues.
Okay.
That is why I recommend VSYNC, or capping the FPS.
This is a good idea. There's only
Lone
one.
Syndicate said there is only one form of media that makes dark elves drop dead gorgeous.
Yes, it's true. I would love that. I would love dark
Fetus
elves
said
were
Bretons
hot.
are the best race, but go with what vibes with ya.
Nord looks fucking clean. Let me tell you. Nord looks fire. Good skin complexion, etc. Orc, man. Orcs have always been given the shit end of the stick, man. I wish you could make orcs look badass. Red guards, the canon black guy in this world. Wood elf, looking also terrifying, like Gollum. There's only one choice. Let's see if we can fix him, because Jesus.
11,234 said my vote is still Khajiit. Breton Op in Elder Scrolls. Unarmed Khajiit was the original unarmed build in Skyrim.
Yes, I know. Khajiit, I can't, man. Guys, I play these games as cringe as it is because I try to vicariously live through these other people, okay? The reality is, if I look at this guy, I am not a cat. You know, you see that meme with the guy who, like, phones in at, like, a fucking judge thing? I am not a cat.
One Syndicate said PS GRINN we getting 10 limited pulls, 10 weapons pulls, and 10 standard pulls before
I
Zion.
did see. There was a community backlash about that because the rewards weren't as crazy.
G-Red said the best orcs I've seen are from the World of Warcraft live action movie.
I agree. Okay, so this is a brand. What is this? What is the changing of the style origin? Okay, let's see. The humblest of Breton can boast a resilience to magic energies. They are practically skilled in summoning and healing. Ooh. I'm not sure if summoning magic is still fire in this game. I might break this game in the off. There's mods that I think rescale the damage, so we should be fine even if level scaling is a nightmare. But we'll see. Because I'm like, oh, maybe I want to do some like summoning magic with like a brawler type with some archery and stun and illusion mat, and you're like, oh fuck.
Gnawing Fetus said, go Argonians if you don't want Khajiit for unarmed. I think they still have bonuses to unarmed here.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather download a mod and play the character I want to visually look at rather than have to play a lizard man in order to throw good hands. You know what I mean? We're going to be the first Breton that's punching motherfuckers in the face. Although that guy does look like he has some gross-ass long nails, so maybe canon-wise we can scratch a motherfucker. I don't know. Sistrius. What the fuck is that? As a child...
McFlufferkin said conjuration is very strong in Oblivion, but in general you'll have spell crafting to just make anything you desire.
Well, that's fun. That's really cool. As a child, you were always...
Catman 11,234 said as an uninitiated Oblivion player, can I remake my Overlord Necromancer build that I steered you towards in your Skyrim game? How is summoning and undead magic and stuff?
It's much better in this game because you can summon fucking everything. At least, unless I'm misremembering, but you can summon, I believe, like a giant Minotaur. You can summon a bunch of raptors if you want. I also think that, like Fluff is alluding to, this game has like a magic system where you can create spells, so you can like summon not just one, but like 3.
Going in Zani's banner with about 127 pulls GRINN.
I'm going in. I have
G-Red
25,000.
said pick a race based on aesthetics you vibe with. Whatever little traits be done.
Exactly. That's why I feel. Amen. I will say the best did look like Nord. Nord looked like the best bone structure and shit. But anyways, as a child, you were always spending time on the docks of one of the islands, gaining some money, but helping merchants carry their goods and learning from their adventures. High Rock. Being from High Rock, you are raised in the homeland of the Bretons, going through all the great cities of the province. Made you quick on your feet. Let's go with that one, because I feel like hopefully we'll have the fucking fast travel for the main cities unlocked, but maybe not. Anyways. Okay, so this was the fabled ugly button. Is it still bad? Yup. It's real bad. It's still real rough. Yuck. Brutal. Yep.
GTID said we got those 30 pulls on top of all the 2.3 patch pulls, and the greedy ones will still say that it isn't enough since we didn't get free Siakana or Zani. I don't get it.
I mean, yeah.
They've been generous.
Yeah, I think it's also people who are from other gacha games. Like maybe I think you probably not from. I'm from Genshin.
McFlufferkin said main difference is sisters equals more strength. High rock equals more speed.
Oh. Ah, fuck. Okay, then maybe we go with sister. Yeah, I forgot we have to look at this. Speed. Where's strength? It's all the way down there. Oh, I see. Strength's up top. Maybe for right now. No, we should probably go with strength. Fine. We'll go with strength. All right, body. Wait, can we actually keep randomizing till we get something that's not horrific? Just something that's not a mutant, please. Or a weird, like, in-between fighting against gender norm type thing. Anything! Yeah, sure. Alright. Nope. Stop it. Young.
McFlufferkin said strength applies to all weapons except for daggers, short swords, and bows. That now is affected by agility.
Gnawing Fetus said it's still the Oblivion creator. You can make some Eldritch
yeah,
here if you wanted.
It is, to me, it always irked me because I wanted to watch Let's Plays back in the day of Oblivion. And to find a person that would not make a fucking abomination beyond compare as a Let's Play person is impossible. Like they always just shit on. I'm like, I don't want to watch a fucking horrifying monster like that looks unequivocally disgusting play through the thing and be like the Great King.
G-Red said change race to something else, then back to this one. That should reset back to default, I imagine.
Yeah, that's what we just changed these two things. Let's go with a little bit of tanness. He's young, but still looks fucking real old. But hey, it's Breton life, baby. You're 15. Well, guess what? You look 18.
GTID said the complainers and
18.
greedy ones better not participate in the Cyberpunk Edge Runners patch. Shit, red exclamation mark.
Yeah, I feel like you should just forget about what they be saying. GT, just enjoy the game for what it is, and don't let other people ruin the good time. But let's see. Eyebrows, gang. Let's do this. Let's have them a little bit higher. Sure, we'll do that a little bit. Drop these a little bit. Bring those up a little bit. Cheekbones. Buckle up, gang. This is what's going to happen for an absurd amount of time, probably. I feel so sick. Is it wideness? Is that the wideness of the cheeks? Okay, so that's like how much they fly out of my face. I don't know if I like them being crazy. Ooh, yuck. That's real easy to make an abomination. Thank you very much. All right, let's drop that down to about there. Man. Let's hope by the end of this we have something that's not like that. Because he looks real rough. Jawline time, baby. Let's do that. Is that still the same? We don't want him to have a giga chin. We just want him to have something. We have it a little bit off to the middle. Sure, let's leave it there. Okay, that's the... Let's have that be a sharp-ass jawline. Cut diamonds on that shit. Small to large. Of what? What an unhelpful indicator of what this is affecting. The overarching... Do you want to have him, have a giga jaw? Oh, dude, what was that damn cartoon? The Ripping Friends? Jesus. Something like that. What a fucking nightmare. Nightmare show. Let's slim that up a little bit. About there. I do remember one time we made a lady. That's where I wish so many more games did the Dungeons of... not Dungeons. Was it a Dragon's Dogma thing where you could build your different-esque character? Because I would love to make a woman as well. But instead, we just try to make a character that doesn't look heinous so that we can look at something gross the whole goddamn thing. Anyways, this. High, low. Make this happen. This is the beadiness of your eyes. Oh, this is size. You want to have some big old eyes? Look at our tiny little pupil, though. Let's have some slightly bigger eyes. Tilt. Ooh, that's gross. That's like the offset as well. Eesh. I don't know, man. Half of this is me fiddling with stuff until it looks not cursed, but it will always look kind of cursed. There it is. I want them to be maybe right there.
G-Red said, let's hope the facial hair fixes the face a bit long.
I'm about to say, yeah, give him a good old beard, shave a lot of the, mask a lot of the hair.
Catman 11234 said Rise of the Ronin has you create blade twins, so two characters.
That's awesome.
Could be any combo of men and women.
Fuck yeah.
It was quite fun.
Yeah, that's all. To me, that's much better. I like the idea of like you having your companion, like if you had like just the, and I feel like that'd be easy to do too. Like you just have to voice line them and be like, hey, this is the backstory we've made for this character. Maybe it's like your childhood friend person or like your first soldier that you ever met or something, and go from there. You know, what does the whole thing mean? Face, brow, nose, and chin. Oh shit. Ew. I'm upset at you. It does look pretty, like, it's seamless. It's not too bad. Long chin, like this maybe. I really just hate our complexion, to tell you the truth. Forehead. Oh, is this how big our forehead is? Big yikes. Oh, I don't like that at all. Let's just leave it normal. It's terrifying. Light, heavy. Ooh! Chunky monkey. All right, let's go back to this a little bit. Doesn't look terrible. We really need the hair is fucking me up. Ooh, yeah, let's make that less wide head. Oh, when I do that, guys, it's just because my fucking throat hurts.
McBruffican said making my character also a Breton, and I think he's resulting in a summer break Prince Charming from Shrek.
Damn, nice, man. I bet he's gonna look great. Be cool to see after we're done making mine, to see yours. Ooh, my nose. Okay, a little high on the dome. Mega Mind situation. This is kind of weird because this is where I would want to mess with the hair in conjunction with all this stuff. Anyways, back. What is this for? Forehead. My nose is getting so stuffed. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh no! What the hell? That looks fine. Sure. Jaw. Didn't we already affect jaw? No, his chin. Oh, jeez. Sorry. That'd be a little far forward. Is this the wideness of the jaw? It is. Douche. No. What about that? Nope. Less. How much can we go? Let's have it be somewhat normal. We want to look human. Kind of. I don't know how I feel about that one. That was weird. Anyways, mouth. Our mouth in general looks hideous, so if we could not just have that not happen, that'd be great. Stop fiddling with your mouth. He naturally goes like this. Pressed together. Drawn. So there's just these extremes, I guess. So we'll just leave that in the middle. Happy. Ew. Yuck. Sad. It's not really. I mean, I guess it's just the angularness of your corners of your mouth. Lower, higher. Oh, I feel like I'm creating a monster just with this tiny little tweaking. God damn it! This is how much it protrudes. Oosh. Looks fine. Pointed upwards, pointed down. Fine. What the fuck is that? Oh, overbite. No. Hopefully you can make an attractive woman in this game, but making a dude has been tough. The wideness of your mouth? Yep. Drop that a little bit. Can we drop the height? What is this? Lips. Get some pretty bigger lips, man. Too much. Puckeredness. I don't like how we have an overbite still, quite severely. There. This is tough, but I don't know if we're winning or losing. I feel like we're losing.
Catman 11,234 said, so you plan to mod the game? I thought mods weren't out.
Yeah, but it's Unreal, so there's still 120 mods day one. Some shit, people will go crazy. Despite there's no mod support, no official mod support. They can't change this from being on Unreal Engine, which is what most people can just break open and do shit to, which is cool. Ooh. All right, we're about done. That actually was way faster than I thought it would be. Again, like Red said, hopefully we have it in the second half with the hair.
McFlufferkin said any mods that don't add assets work. Various old Oblivion mods are ported, stuff that changes texts or textures, etc.
That's huge. The nose, you can get real pointy. My throat just made a weird sound. This is how far, no, short, tall. We don't want a baby nose, but we don't want...
G Red said BRB, kitchen. Hopefully come back before you're done, lol.
Yes, I think we'll probably still go for a good bit. What time is it? Yeah, we got time. My mouth, throat, and body might give out, but should be fine. Yeah, I wish I could control how big the nose is in a different way. Is this the center of it? There we go. That's what I want to effects. There we go. Have to be about that. Not bad. So a little bit less. Short. This is the tip. That's fine. All right, nostrils, baby. Wide-ass nostrils or tiny little baby nostrils. Let's just go with normal, man. I don't know. Let's wideness. Let's do about that. Again, I'm just offsetting them by a slightest bit. Hopefully it results in it looking slightly different still. It might not. Who's to really say? Fighting for my life over here, you know, all that. We have the caveman thing, sure. Up. Fine. Okay. Within this, that's some caveman weird shit. All right, this, sure, a little bit. No, that did nothing, honestly. Besides just make it smaller. I wish I could take away that little fucking tiny little lip. Can I? Like bridge. Yeah, bridge. There. Sure. Okay. Hair. For the love of God, save me. This is the hair situation. Did not save me, really. It still looks kind of yucky. Honestly, gang, it might be the play to just go Nord. Because, holy shit, we look rough. Even still. Like, our complexion for Bretons, not great. Not great. Some of the hair doesn't look terrible. It's not great, but not the worst. Modders will definitely save us, etc. I hate that one. Oh, what, length? Oh, I forgot that was a mechanic. You can control the length of the hair. That's kind of neat. It's a nice little ad. This one just controls the bun length. It's kind of cute. Huh.
McFlufferkin said the tone tab of head allows you to adjust tint and complexion.
Oh.
G Red said oof. I'd change race at this point, lol.
Yeah. I might too. Facial hair. What did Fluff say? Also, Fluff said the tab of the head allows you to adjust the tint and complexion. Where is that? Oh, tones. Oh, okay. So there's a chance. There's a chance for us still, gang. That. There's no just gray or white eyes, you bastard. Oh, not without looking like a demon. Yep, creepy as hell. Eyes. cat eyes, all that. I am a coked out skooma lover as well, that too. Ugh. A lot of options, I'll say that much. That's kind of nice. Some Sharagorath eyes. Wow, really? That's crazy that they gave us that. Wow, we are coked out of our mind. A lot of these eyes. This is a lot of options. This is the most options I've ever seen.
Said there's a lot of eye choices. Honestly impressed.
Yeah, honestly, I totally agree. We could be the blind fighter a little bit, who just hears madness, you know, in his mind constantly. Your guys are the madness, just to tell you. All right, this. Yeah, there's not a lot of good options besides the one at the very bottom, which kind of has some sort of vibe that I don't hate. I do feel like my character really looks like a Fable character, for sure. Got this kind of weird vibe. What do you guys think? This normal gray eyes, or be weird freak monster and go with that? I gotta fuck with this one a little bit. I wish I could have without the red fucking mutated nightmare hell in the background. But yeah. Skin pigment. Alright, hopefully this works out. What? Oh, wow, you can go straight on alien.
Young Fetus said take Uncle Shio's eyes.
Uncle Shio's eyes? What's that one? What's Uncle Shio? What's that reference to? I'm bad with names. Alright, so this is eyelid color. Okay, so we're gonna have like eyeliner, I guess, on our eyes.
McFlufferkin said go for the special eyes and start shouting, "My brand."
My brand? What do you mean? I'm not going right over my head. So there's some blush, I guess you can add. Got it. What if I just had no makeup, sir? There's still makeup. It's just the opposite. Got it. So far, my skin has not improved. Guys, is it worth playing Breton for the 10 little buff of materials, or when we look like shit? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We look like a nothing person. I don't want any eyeliner. Yeah, should we restart it? Could a beard save us? We could go completely Amish, which I don't know if we want. It's cool that you can go separate with beards and mustache.
Snoring Fetus said Uncle Shio is Shiogorath.
Oh, Sharon, go. Oh, I do remember my head. Ah! How can I affect the color?
G-Red said no. Just use console command to fix missing traits later.
Oh, okay. So, like, don't, like, wait to, like, pull up the console after and do the stuff? Why can't I change the, is it, like, oh, it's color, there we go, I'm blind. There we go. Hair color, let's see.
McFlufferkin said second tab for hair is colors.
Perfect, yeah, I just missed your comment. But I appreciate you telling me. Go with an old man. Maybe a blonde character? I never have blonde characters ever, which is just a weird thing with me. A little bit of a ginge. Let's go with this, maybe. No, I don't know. Oh, there is other colors. There's not a fucking black color, just like a non... Yeah, what's this? Gradient contrast. I can't see a difference. So maybe if I put a different, brighter color? Can't tell the difference. Anyways, wait. Oh, I can. I see. There's like a little bit of in there. Bits. Gotcha. The color, that doesn't look terrible, like the coloration of it all. It's kind of cool. Change like the hue. I did want to go.
McFlufferkin said top right is close to black, but the lighting doesn't look like it until you exit this cell.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Salt and pepper is your age. If I'm old as hell, got it. I'm gonna say it still looks quite reddish orange, not dark at all, but I want both dark, so hopefully it'll be dark. Also eyebrows, yes, go with dark. Still looks like we don't have any eyebrows, but anyways, it sucks. It sucks. Do we want big stash or tiny stash or nothing, man? We can always change this.
Catman 11,234 said avowed looking character. All you need now is to now shower for a month to grow mushrooms on you.
Yes, it's true. It's true. We just need to inject some gross... Honestly, if we drink enough skooma, who knows? Or if you play a wood elf, possibly just that. Alright, I think we can change it, hopefully, with console commands later down the line. Ooh, we didn't do avowed big stash. we didn't. Just the stash here doesn't look good enough. If I could change the color of just the mustache, then maybe. But unfortunately, people aren't dyeing their hair color in this age, which is cringe. Anyways, we'll go with that. That's a not bad stash. I wish it was a better beard. That one's too much. This one's too little. That one I do enjoy. Fine. I don't know why the hair does look quite... Again, like Fluff saying, maybe it's going to get real dark.
11,234 said big stash. This game is just silly enough. Big.
I can't. It's just you think this is technically weirdly bigger. There's no big stash. There's just a stash with pointy bits.
McFluffican said you can change everything before leaving the tutorial. So if you decide you'd rather be another race, class, etc., you can.
I think this is acceptable. We're not a handsome man.
G-Red said, damn. I'd probably just wear a helmet at this point if I was stuck with this.
Really? I don't think you look that bad. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look that bad. I wonder if anyone who's playing a lady, do they look better? This might just be the curse of it's a guy, so yuck. And honestly, I gotta get it. Bang. Breton. Style something. Yes. Fine grasp of spellcraft. Ooh, that's good. Skilled at summoning and healing magic, resistant to magic energies, and has a decent amount of strength. Yes. Ooh, can I still hold this? And I can! Yes! Why is the FOV so far forward, man? Jeez. This. Also, Red did say to put on capped. Sure, 112 FPS, fine. And another thing did Red say a long time ago, but what I should flip on here to have more stability and less screen tearing.
Gnawing Fetus said Fashion Little Outlaw released a female Breton earlier today.
Ooh.
Looks deck enough.
Looks good enough? Okay. So maybe it is just a man-ugly kind of vibe. Although I feel like the Nords look good. Like the Nord preset look fucking great. So I think just Nords have god-level complexion. and Bretons are like hideous fucking dungeon dwellers. I want to see if I could pull back the FOV. Where would that be? We rhymed. What? Sure. Nope. Where would FOV be? Wouldn't it be here? Resolution. No, perhaps it'd be in
G-Red said just cap to 120, that's fine.
Okay, so I don't know why Red's so quiet. Sometimes our thing gets a little pissy. Red just whispered in my ear. My left ear, specifically. Where would the FOV be? That's that. Maybe in this one? Sensitivity is coming in a little hot. I could also turn that down a slight bit.
Gnawing Fetus said Bretons are like a 16th elf or so, and TTS went quiet with Red.
It's weird. It's just besides violence today. Boom. Can you not adjust the FOV? That's some bullshit. Unless I'm blind, which often is what happens. I don't think that's the thing. I mean, maybe in the old Oblivion you had to like set it like actually in the UI thing, but I can't see that being something. I want to pull back the FOV. There it is. Gotcha. I'm blind. Yeah, give me 120, boyo. What are we doing? No, maybe we can't. Maybe 97 is what I want. Third person you can save. You can save that. Let's see. How bad is that? There we go. That's what I want, baby. See much more of the game. Love that. I gotta pee. I'll be back. Pants counter, go up. Bah, my voice hurts so much. Anyways. Oh, my legs. Oh, they do, but they disable achievements. Yes, without a plug-in. Yeah, I might just get the down. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to look into how doing all the mod stuff. Hopefully, it's not that bad. I don't know. I don't think I have any experience modding an Unreal Engine game. So
G-Red said, from what I've seen, Argonian and Khajiit look pretty good compared to humans and elves. Without mods, at least.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I think it's just because there's such a low standard for what's it called? Yeah, we might switch to a Nord and use constant commands to make up the difference. But anyway, we just look pretty bad. This. I probably should map a quick save and quick load. What should I do with that? Let's do that to that. Yeah. All right. Where is constant commands? Sorry, guys. This is something that I should just get done now. I think it's at the bottom. Yes, quick save. Let's do...
McFlufferkin said the mods I've got on are a simple POC and the achievement re-enabler. They're just drop in, sort of like how Avowed worked.
Nice. Okay, so then maybe it's not that bad then. Yeah, maybe I should go through that. Maybe I might ask you about that after the stream, Fluff. Apply. Okay. As always, we take everything here. It looks good, dude. It looks so... I remember you could grab these. You can still grab them. If people were saying that the physics might not be here.
Pale skin, snotty expression. You're a Breton.
I can actually see him. In the previous games, you just look like mush.
The masters of Magica, right? Nothing but a bunch of stuck-up snobs with cheap parlor tricks. Go ahead. Try your Magica in here. Let's see you make
it worked.
Disappear.
We just leveled up our acrobatics.
What's the matter? Not so powerful now, are you, Breton? You're not leaving this prison till they throw your body in the lake. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die.
It is so much better than Skyrim's leveling up.
The guards are coming. For you.
Level 9 already, baby. I should imagine dude just leaping in the thing, trying to get his legs all juiced up.
My sons, they're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sir.
Good stuff. I do think magic is like the gateway to everything though in this game, because like I do think there's spells that give you like chunks of stamina back, so you can just do this forever, you know?
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Catlin 11,234 said One Punch Man massive.
Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Gotcha, buddy.
You, prisoner, stand aside.
McFlufferkin said the rats are so fluffy.
Stay out of the way and you won't get
I didn't even see the rats.
No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
You look so good, dude.
Let me see your face.
What?
You are the one from my dream.
You can see every fucking crack in his face.
Were right. This is the day. Gods give me strength.
Did they revoice his? Must be, because he sounds way clearer. What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Who are you? Why am I in jail? What? Shouldn't you know? Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that
I beat an old man to death, actually. I'm a monster.
McFlufferkin said they uncompressed the audio, or at least the voice acting, thus also bloating the size.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually not bad at all. I don't mind that one bit. Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Yeah, my boy. What should I do? I go my own... What should I do? Ish, what's up, bud?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
See, she looks good. Got big old eyelashes and shit.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
I do think she dies.
Don't try anything. I'm watching.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Let's go. This is what you guys are going to be seeing the whole stream. Just that. It's going to be great. And this. I apologize, but we're doing what I did back in the day, which is bunny hop everywhere. See, she looks...
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Keep
quiet and
Oh,
stay
never mind.
out of the
Yeah,
way.
they look good. Why do I look like fucking shit? Bretons, man. I do think Bretons always had the worst complexion, though.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down.
Wait!
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh, my fists are covered in blood. I'm out of stamina. Piecing them up.
Push me, prisoner.
Is there another one?
Are you all right, sire?
Yes, athleticism increased. Dude, that's awesome, dude. My fucking hands are covered in blood. That's so sick. Hands just coated in blood as you're beating the fuck out of someone. Oh, that's a nice little touch. I don't think these are sellable, and I don't want to do that. I probably will cheat for money, because, yeah. Oh, no, did she die? Oh, fuck. Well, she has a katana with her. Never use that. I kind of might use that, because it might be real bad at times. But we're not. We have to use fists.
Be waiting for us here.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate.
There's
the
trouble
blades.
ahead.
I already got good jumps.
I'll take point. Let's move.
Look at that.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow.
What's the third person look like? Ready? Oh, blocked. Do we do a hold charge? We can. Blocked. I'll fuck you up. Yeah. Okay, man, I feel like we're not doing that much damage, but we are. Nice. What,
Catman 11,234 said, "You stay here, prisoner, as your jumping laps are."
I don't know why it's doing that. It's like whisper in my ear. You stay here, prisoner, as you jump laps around them. I mean, yeah, if someone was like not burning out at all when they're at capacity for that, that's a weird thing for sure. You should probably take that guy with you. Okay, that's the stealth. Gotcha. We have a journal, which we do by this. And what would that be? Is this the button? You cannot wait. Okay, the buttons are kind of weird. Quests. Tap that to go to this. Lovely. Quests. Equip. Inspect. Okay, it's just teaching me how to tutorial things. Gotcha. Quests, that. Okay, I think that's right. In your journal. Is that... What's... It doesn't say journal. I imagine this is the journal. In my journal, my inventory? I guess that is my... I guess the thing is my inventory. Gotcha. Or my journal is my whole thing. Gotcha. So I can equip weapons. Cool-ass katana sword, dude. Block. Ooh, that looks good, man.
Catman 11,234 said the audio being in only one ear is more realistic, as we are now literally voices whispering to you.
It's true.
Also, this one says to punch more rats. Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god. Look at this drip out we got right now. We got these rings on our hands and shit. Good armor. We might get attacked because we look similar to the people that are our enemies, but you know. Can I favorite things? I thought that was a thing. It does not tell me how. Drop sack, this. Okay, well. Anyways, magic. Yeah, this. Can I equip some stuff? We have clairvoyance, which I don't know what does. Yeah, see, dude. Oh my god, it was so good. It's so much better than Skyrim. I'm so sorry. All of these little tiny ticks are like range, so it's like touch versus like mega range. There's also like cast time. There's also like the spell variation. Then you can smash them all together. Then you can put a bunch of shit on top of each other, so you activate one ability, and it just fucking supercharges you. Ah! I would like to equip this. Is it equipped? I guess, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it knows I'm on computer. Is that it? Ooh, there is fire. Again, why? How can I favorite these? I thought it was Y. That just changes. That maybe? I don't know. Not weird. Also, shouldn't we be able to summon shit? Aren't we like a necromancer or something? Well, how do I heal myself? There it is. Block. Ooh, you can't do a side punch. It's a backside punch though. You're not punching rats in a prison. Cringe. Okay? You're not beating animals to death with your bare hands. Giant human-sized rats. Gross. You're weird. How about that? This. Save. Ooh, we got a shield too. The shield we might have to rock with, because that's the only way I think we might be able to survive. Ooh, there we go. We got some better gear. We got rusty dagger, stuff like that. Give me all this. Hell yeah. Ooh, and a bow. So we probably also will do archery. Oh, dude. Oh, should we try to break the game?
Catman 11,234 said GRINN fists rats. More at 11.
Well, that's a really interesting way to put it. But I wouldn't say that specifically in context. Also, I should have read that. I forgot how this works. I think it's just, yeah, you just gotta wait until it's up and pauses for a bit. Boom. Fun fact, I actually am terrified because I always remember the Oblivion's like lockpicking shit to be kind of a nightmare. Okay, so that's how we can quick equip stuff. Like torches and such. Got it. Can I also equip this so we look less gross? Yes, nice. What about weapons? Is there a chance I could... Yeah. Is there no like quick swap abilities and shit? Okay, so that's how you activate that. What's down? Okay, so that's how you equip that. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of archery. Lockpicks. There we go. There it is. And now we'll save. Quick save. Good. Hold this and release. Gotcha. Oh, I remember this. Fadoosh. And it just eats up your stamina like crazy. And you can retrieve these little guys. Now, but archery was notoriously dog shit in the first game, but apparently it's got balanced and it's less shit. But yes. Physics are still in play, which is cool.
Catman 11,234 said random question for GRINN in the chat. Milk or nah? And if so, skim, 1 or 2%.
I love me some milk. Milk is great. I haven't had milk in a long time because it doesn't agree with me. But outside of that, I'd say 2%. I probably 2% milk. I don't like this weird nonsense of people having like wild ass amounts of liquid. Or like it being like nothing. What? I can't speak. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. I am not a part of the, they're like 1% milk, which you're drinking water, essentially. If I want milk, I want it thin. Okay. Dude, there's some, what's this whole milk fad bullshit? Oh, wait, red milk is what it is. Is that what I'm thinking of? Like the milk that has like no fucking pasteurization or some shit? I don't know if it's called whole milk, but it's called like some sort of weird milk, which is like not pasteurized at all or not like heated up, and people are getting like, some people are getting like parasites, some shit. But maybe that's just, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. 2% milk, gang. My grandfather mixed heavy whipped cream with whole.
Catman 11,234 said raw milk.
That's
basically.
what it is. Not whole milk. Sorry, raw milk. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, we got a torch here, but we can't grab it because it sucks. The door is what? Was barred from the other side? Crouch. Loving it. We are not seen.
G-Red said I don't drink dairy milk often though. But when I do, I prefer whole. Usually drink almond milk.
Almond milk I prefer a lot of good things about. Almond milk to me though, I feel like you're not getting the protein. But also people may not be as into protein and such. Another rusty bow. Heavy ass armor. I don't know if we want the heavy ass armor, but we'll take the rusty bow just in case, and the potions and this, but you can keep. We might use the gauntlets. Yeah. I like the inventory system. It's quite fast. I thought it would be kind of a bit rough, but it was quite good. I don't know how we can quick swap. That's the only thing that's a little shitty. If I hit Y, why is jump?
Lone Syndicate said not a fan of drinking white milk. I like chocolate milk.
Yeah, the bow feels good. It's an undead zombie. Headshots, I don't know if they make a difference. Fuck. Domed right in the neck. Domed right in the head. Good. We're gonna run out of arrows so fast. All that tasty rat meat. We're getting acrobatics level like crazy. Yeah, it's always funny because if you slow walk, you get less attention on you. Oh, fuck.
G Red said, I only drink dairy milk when eating dry desserts, like cake or Oreos.
Right in the dome. Nice. And drinking skin milk with, like, cookies, I feel like that's just a waste. What are you getting out of this? You know? What's the difference between whole milk and the alternative? I don't understand what, like, the non-whole milk is, or what whole milk is normally. You probably do not need to be wasting arrows on these gangs.
Catman 11,234 said dry cake. Awful cake. Bro hasn't had good cake.
Yeah, you get some moist cake, man. Costco does a pretty good job of making some yummy moist cakes, etc. Although, man, they have these, like, circular pastries that I just fucking eat up. I just don't know if they're across all Costco's, but they're fucking delicious, man. I was thinking we probably should punch the shit out of these rats, because I don't know when the opportunity we're going to have to level up our unarmed is. We're also can punch quite fast.
McFlufferkin said, I believe it's how much fat is in the milk.
Oh, I gotcha. I fucking hate our charge attack. Sucks ass. Ooh, we got hit up a little bit. There it is.
Gnawing Fetus said whole milk is milk with all the fat. Skim is no fat. 2% is 2% of original fat content or something.
Oh, I see. So is that what makes it thick, is the fat intake or chunk of it? Oh, dude. It's all just like a flickering memory where I'm like, yeah, this. Although I don't have like a misperception of what it looked like. I remember it looking like shit. I don't like think like, oh, it looks so nice. Also, it's cool that you can get some big weapons. Again, everything. Honestly, man, this is a much better start than the first game, and than Skyrim, I think. Like, you just get all the access to all these like hammers and shit. Bullshit. Actually, maybe I should let you kill me, but I'm worried I'm gonna get a disease. Because if I get you deal damage to me, I can heal. Bang, and then I can be good. No, not this. My enemy of enemies, over encumbrance. Rusty dagger does not seem to be heavy. The short sword, which is iconic, it does seem to be heavy, but the axe is heavier, so we'll drop that. And we'll go over to shields. I only need the iron shield, I think. I think I want something that's more resistant. We can drop our gross ass, shitty clothes. We'll definitely rechange our character look. Our character looks shit. I hate the way our character looks. How much? Yeah, we'll definitely cheat. I can't handle it. I hate it. I hate the inventory managing to death. It's not that bad. It's just I know it's gonna be like 80 times, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm sick of this on the 80th time. I can't wait till we get to fight some goblins. I want to see how hard it is to punch a goblin in the face as you strafe around him. Man, imagine that. He just runs at a rat, fucking starts punching its head in. Jesus. I haven't got. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of level up with our one-handed. I do think summoning should be cool in this game. Much cooler than in Skyrim, because of the fact that you can like make these absurd spells that summon like 7 fucking minotaurs, and like I do believe skeletons are also on the table. I think unlike Skyrim where you can only pick a few, they have a lot. Bang, bang, bang. This. Hello, rats. Let me also see if there's some chests hidden. Nope. Ooh, dude, look how good this looks. This looks great. Oh, hello. Miss. Yeah, it's cool, man. You can, like, sidestep shit, too.
McFlufferkin said, when you set your major skills, you're granted spells based on the school.
Oh. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I wonder what we should spend, because I do like archery, but it does feel kind of slow. I wonder if that's the point, you know?
Catman 11,234 said GRINN dying inside when he can't have infinite encumbrance modded in XD.
Listen, it's just I like the little pull pattern. Yeah, to me it's more of like I just know it's going to become a problem. Shortcut? What? I know we have dragon skin and clairvoyance. Clairvoyance. What's this? Chameleon. Oh, we can go in. Yeah. There are things in Oblivion that have always and will always be a must. And I based on people not bitching and moaning, I think these are still just as godly. There is there's like one that's called a chameleon, which is okay, but then there's like invisibility. So that's like it's broken in every single Elder Scrolls game, but it's even more broken in Oblivion because you literally like the AI is so derpy that you just activate it and you'll disappear right in front of them. Whereas at least in Skyrim, they still kind of knew where you were if they seen you. It's not the case in this game. So the invisibility spells are broken, but also like paralysis spells are like giga broken. That's the only way that I think we're gonna be able to survive with unarmed, is if we like grind. I don't know if it's alteration or illusion, but just grind the fuck out of paralysis spells, because it's the only way that we're gonna probably be able to manage. There's also a duplication glitch in the game, which I think I'll make myself a lot of healing spells or some shit, so I don't just die. Because if we're gonna punch people to death, it's going to be a lot of using everything that's not punching people to death to our advantage.
McFlufferkin said sneak as a stealth archer, invisibility spells, scrolls for mages and melee classes.
Gnawing Fetus said 100% chameleon is 100% pure. Must have been the wind.
Exactly. Yeah. Nog gets it for sure. I was going to say sneak and stealth archers, invincible spells, scrolls, for sure.
G-Red said they fixed the duplication glitch as far as I've heard.
They have, but there's another duplication glitch. So there's a duplication glitch that has to do with chests. So essentially you basically go to a chest, you have like 1,000 of a scroll, or like one of a scroll. You need 1,000 of anything, which usually is arrows, because you can just get a shit ton of arrows. And then you do this like hot swap thing, where basically you can just duplicate like a fuck ton of scrolls, a fuck ton of anything. It's easier to do on controller than on mouse and keyboard though, but it is a thing, and it is very applicable. And yeah, so it's fun that there is another version of that. I don't know if it's definitely not intentional, but it is just like, yeah. Because I think that one was an OG thing, but just no one used it because it was much more complicated than just dropping a couple scrolls, Hard save. Ooh. Barrels. This, some cloth. Unnecessary completely. All right, here we go. Let's fuck shit up. Ready? Can we get a stealth attack on this guy? Doubtful. Fuck you! Beat the fuck out of you. Oh god, my sensitivity's not fast enough. Bang! Oh yeah, heavy attack doesn't work. we just beat the fuck out of a child. A tiny goblin. Oh, guys, it's gonna get rough. I need to increase my sensitivity if I'm gonna play like this. It's real slow. I don't think that's where sensitivity was.
Raidnade said, "Hi Grin, how's it going? I would have been here sooner, but I was taking a nap."
Red, you missed a massacre when it comes to ZZZ, but this has been the highlight. This has been the highlight of my week. This is just now. This has been great. It is everything I hoped it would be, and we're only like 10 minutes in. But I also will always say that I was just a massive fan of Oblivion in general. But there we go. We got the mortar and pestle, which now I think that's weird actually how the mortar and pestle works, but you can actually just make it. Like, yeah, if we just click this, now we have a whole access point. See that, cat? Look at that. You don't have to have some sort of complex enchanting thing. You just have a little mortar and pestle, and now you can make things. Let's throw some raw meat in there, some lettuce, delicious, some cave mushrooms, some of that. And guess what? Damage, health on self if consumed is what we made. Yep. Okay. What if we restore, and we need one more restore, but we don't have it, so we're gonna not.
Catman 11,234 said, "I see. Good job, son. I'm proud of you." Handshake.
a part of me, the whole thing is gonna be me being like, "Come on, cat, give it a try, give it a try."
Raidnade said, "Did Vivian Banner go shit?"
So shit.
Too?
I didn't even get her, man. I spent 15K, didn't get her at all. And I guess what my consolation pride was? The fucking cat lady. The goddamn cat lady. I like the little adjustment where it's like a little turn. You turn the little rat thing. In order to create potions or poison, you'll need ingredients with similar effects. Oh, fuck me. Hey, come on. Detonate your own trap, idiot. All right, well, never mind. Punch, 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 punch. You actually can deal damage to me, sir, if you want. Man, I love that. You just fucking right hook, check him out. It knocks them the fuck out. All right, come at me. Isn't there more? No, that's it. Well, can we pick these up? We can! Wah! I wonder if there is, like, telekinesis. I don't think there was telekinesis in the game. Do you have stuff that I picked up already? I did. Got it. Did I miss anything here? Like a chest? Yes. Right here. Ha-ha! So we just do one of these.
G-Red said, now that I see your character more, you look like a young Shao-Gorath lol.
Ooh! Making me not want to change my character. Let's see. Yeah, wow. We look very much like Shao. Okay. I was not intentional. I was just trying to make a character that didn't look awful. But yeah, also rate I'm sick, by the way, just to let you know. Just in case you're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? This. Save. Is that a rat? Tasty little rat meat. Yoo-hoo. Who's here in the creepy dungeon? Fuck. Yeah, that's not as hard as I remember it being.
McFlufferkin said, considering the canon of Shivering Isles, very fitting.
Did we become... I don't... Man, so this is the thing that I will have to make clear very quickly. I love this game to death. It's my favorite Elder Scrolls of all time.
Lone Syndicate said, BRB off to go shower.
Go shower in the icy pits of hell.
Catman 11,234 said, Sheogorath is the type to use both the closest form of combat, i.e. fists, and the longest form of combat simultaneously cause it's chaotic.
Oh, that's actually what we're going to be doing, which is hilarious. We're going to be going Archer and Brawler, or Unarmed. So we'll see how that goes. You will become Sheogorath, I'm quite sure. Well, now that you say that, we might be the prodigal son of a madman. I will say our dad looks much better than us, to be fair, but yes. What did I want to do? I wanted to go over here, go to save, make a hard save. I also wanted to drop a lot of my stuff because, man, we got a lot of crap. As much as I want to keep Warhammer just for shits and gigs, no thank you. Also, I think we have a lot of clubs, which we'll throw away as well.
G-Red said, too bad there are no fists weapons.
Yeah, that's going to be shitty. For sure. For sure. But hey, you know, leave it to Bethesda to have a thing and then just not use it. Hey, bud. Bang. Get fucked. Boom. I probably shouldn't have done that. That was a waste of experience and points. Is that bow better than mine? No, it's still rusty iron bow. The reason why we're fighting these things is because... Bang. Yeah, the reason why we're fighting it is because I don't know when the next... we probably want to save our arrows for like when there's a boss enemy that's super far away and it's going to be a nightmare to kill. You know. Oh, here is the thing I remember. I remember this place actually kicking my ass. So thus far the game hasn't been difficult. There we go. Yeah, like, I kind of want them to attack me so that I could use my healing item like this. Boop. So that I can then start practicing restoration. Ooh, I remember you. Boom. Ooh, you look so good. You look so good in a bad way. Kill that fuck. Don't you run from me. Casted lightning at me. I'll beat up all these children. Boom. All right, health is low, but is it? Because we can just do a bunch of these. Bang. Bang. Good stuff. And we have access to a cool-ass wand. Unless it's gone or something. Okay, so this was the other thing that was kind of fucky about this game.
McFlufferkin said HM might actually go with the tower, although both of the daily powers will probably fall off heavily in the late game, but Tower Warden does fit my custom class idea.
Ooh, I haven't seen any of those things just yet, but you probably burn through this tutorial much faster than me, Fluff. We'll get there eventually. Does this have a trap on it? Yep, that's the sound of a trap. We are going to loot and run away. Nope, never mind. It wasn't that bad. I misremembered. You have found a repair hammer in order... Oh, dude, I forgot about that. Fuck. Your armor degrades in this game, or your weapon does too. Shit. I forgot about that. Well...
G-Red said, I think it's R3 to swap first person to third person.
R3? Ooh, look at us. Heavy attack. Bang. That's not bad. It looks pretty good, actually. In the animations, what's running look like? What if I put away my hands? How do I sheathe? Yeah, how do I sheathe my... Oh, it's just square. It's just tap. There we go. You do run derpy. It does have like the Fable run, which is just you haul assing with your hands flailing about. But hey, not bad. If I hold and then turn, I can look at myself. We definitely look horrible. Tiny knife? What was it? Is a knife a throwable weapon, or am I misremembering that? Or is that just like a generic sellable? Who knows? Give me all this. Did anybody remember the night, not the Shivering Isles, the Shivering Isles DLC, but the other one? Because I don't remember that one. That's where I was like, oh shit, I must have not played that. Which is shit. Maybe it's because I heard people say it was not very good, but I don't know. Give me the ale, sure. Anything over here? Just some muck. Ooh, is there dead rats? Well, they're dead now. Look at the rat meat. Oh, I think we could have released them.
Nine Fetus said Knights of the Nine.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
It was decent.
Oh, it was decent?
No shivering Ilsa, but decent.
Ilsa, yes. I know what you...
McFlufferkin said Knights of the Nine. It's a smaller quest line, but has some nice rewards. We'll probably go for that set.
Ooh, okay, yeah, because I
G-Red said the new sprinting animations certainly are something. I'll admit, if they actually made KGet run on all fours, I would have bought the game live.
That's hilarious. That'd be the deal breaker. That's funny. I will imagine there'll be a modder who does. Well, actually, I don't know, because maybe like more things are possible with Unreal, but like require way more investment. Load screens haven't been that bad, by the way. I heard people saying that like there was a lot, but not like they load pretty. You load pretty fast. I mean, but finally we're done fiddling with goblins, and now we're going to be beating the shit out of.
What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles? Here they come again.
All right, fuck it.
Get the Emperor out of here.
Come here, bitch!
Oh, burn the dragon fires! We fall down and bleed to death.
Ooh, that's so cool that they summon armor like that.
It's that prisoner again.
Tis me.
Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
I will kill you.
No, he is not one of them.
Acrobatics increased.
He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. I prefer not to have to shout.
I prefer not to have to shout. What a classy jet. Hello.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Dude, all this Nine stuff when I was first playing Oblivion went right over my head. I just was like, okay, I don't understand. But now that I play Skyrim and know a little more about Elder Scrolls, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what they were meaning, the gods. The Lord is the decent option, furthering my magic resistance, but also providing base armor rating. Ooh, choices. I've seen Sizith review and their chaotic shit to do. What? What? I've seen, I guess as a YouTuber. Yeah, the tower is probably my go-to for this playthrough. It makes more sense. And the 5 reflects all incoming damage. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, also, healing magic in this game is broken. So, like, the fact that you can probably, like, give yourself crazy armor and also a bunch of healing is a thing. So, like, unlike... I feel like this game, its powering system, just with, like, the magic system, just you being able to create spells and shit, makes it so that anything that you want, like if you wanted to make like a straight up tanker, you could easily do that. Whereas in Skyrim, you could, but it still felt like it was kind of like limiting, like it was like kind of nerfed a little bit. Whereas this game, I think everything is unscaled. It's funny because people still did that with enchanting glitches, like made the absurdity happen. Yeah, nothing quite like 120 reflect on physical and magic. It's insane. I don't know. I don't think about it. I'm not a good terms with the gods. The Nine guide and protect us. I don't know, but I don't really think about it. I kind of try to live my life to be a good person based on what I believe.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Here we go. Also, he sounds good. Ah, shit. Which god is our god, guys? Brith sign. What? Also, this is going to be a butchering of names. Warrior god, basically stealth and endurance, strength and endurance. Increases endurance points, HP basically, and strength points. Neat. The warrior, the mage, which will increase your magic pool by 50 points. Not bad. Agility, stealth, and luck. It's actually just a nice spread. Those born under the site move faster, 20 points in the movement speed.
Said thief and lady are the best signs.
Thief? Really? You don't think magicka? Eyes are a recovery, like elemental regeneration stuff, so it doesn't really matter. You just need to have you can recover your magic really fast. Anyways, what is this? This is the apprentice. Increases the amount of magicka, but you are more susceptible to magic attacks. 100%. 100 fucking damage increase to receiving that damage. Jesus. Those born under the sign shadow can become invincible. Yeah, so you get basically invisibility once a day, which is not very good. Or 60-second cooldown, sorry. It's once a day. Yeah, it's once a day where you can go invisible for quite a long time. Which just doesn't really matter unless you have really good, crazy good. Like there's clairvoyant, there's chameleon, and then there's like straight up invisibility. Invisibility doesn't fucking matter if you have like one stealth. It'll take care of you. But if you have chameleon, you still need a lot of stealth. Those born with this sign, ritual heal themselves, making the undead flee. Blessed word and magic gift restores 20 HP once per day. Kind of neat. I think this was the one I always liked, but I don't think I ever chose. The Atronach. Those born under this sign of the Atronach cannot regenerate magic, but have the ability to absorb any magic cast at... No, that wasn't... I didn't mind. I didn't get this one. Increases magic by 50%. See, yeah, that's ass. That is terrible. I don't know how... Unless maybe you can get a spell that like self-immolates, but then wouldn't you still be taking damage? Yeah. That don't make the most sense. Those born under the sign of the tower can magically unlock doors and reflect damage from their attacks. Open locks of average difficulty. That's kind of neat. Those born with the Lord perk or God are more resilient to physical attacks and magic attacks. Just general resistance. Good stuff.
McFluffington said Breton plus Atronic is a meta combo, but it's rough being unable to recover Magicka
naturally.
naturally.
I'm about to say that sounds tough. Unless you have a way to like deal magical damage to yourself, you can always account that. Yeah, and magic is so good. Like we're gonna be going for like a stunner build as well. So, yes. Those born under this sign will have willpower and endurance increased by 10 points each. Not bad. Lover's kiss. Ooh, this is it. Greater power paralysis. The target for 10 seconds reduces the caster's fatigue by 12. Can be used once per day. That's the issue, is that it's only once per day. Bullshit. Those born under the sign of the serpent can poison others. Cost that. Surfing, the greater power. Everything once per day. I don't know why. Whenever somebody says you can do this once per day, I immediately say, I don't have it. I don't have this ability. Get it away from me. So what was Nog saying? The thief? Yeah, I'm about to say the one that seems permanent is to me the nicer one. And I can see how Magicka is not the best
McFluffington said willpower equals Magicka recovery and fatigue. Endurance equals health and health regen.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, they're 2 and 1. That makes sense. The thief is tempting, but what was the other one? The lady. Yeah, what was the lady one again? The lady. Yeah, that one sounds nice. Increases your willpower 10%, which I believe, like Fluff was saying, is magic recovery and fatigue, which is nice, so you have higher recovery. But is that better than the thief, which is increases your agility, luck? Yeah, it just seems like you get more value out of thief. And if you're to have any interest in playing some thief, you're probably I don't really care about endurance. So I think I'll go with thief, even though we're going to be magic like hell. But yeah, just the luck and the agility and the speed just sound like really nice things. Especially if I'm playing a brawler, I'm going to need to kite people around with my speed, so it's not a terrible choice, I think. Let's go with thief.
Gnawing Fetus said luck you can only LVL 1 point per LVL.
Luck you can only level 1 point per level.
McFlufferkin said unarmed is strength, agility is daggers, short swords and bows.
Oh, okay. Well, we're also going to be using bows. So we're going to be using bows and unarmed is our plan. Just because I would like to have some fun with weapons. I don't want to like completely shift myself out of like unarmed stuff. So we're gonna be kind of like a
Catman
honestly like a Sheragora vibe.
11,234 said the teeth sign.
The thief sign. The thief. You sure you want to be the thief? Yes.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny.
Can you see my fate? Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs
I don't think he
precede
dies.
me, but I
Maybe he
have
dies.
lived well.
I thought there was some weird shit where like, no, it's his son. That's what it is. Sorry.
Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death.
Not the worst floofy
face my apportioned
fur
fate,
physics I've ever seen.
Then fall.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Gotcha, buddy. What are you doing? He just sounds good. I really like the voice acting.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You are unable to save this old man, unfortunately. The game is like, nope, he dies, because the gods permit it. You're like, okay, it's kind of fucked up, but sure.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
I don't wanna. The blades, Uriel Septim.
Catman 11,234 said making some smoked pork burgers and finger potatoes.
Stick close.
I'll probably have to dip here soon to eat, but I'll be back, I hope.
Enjoy your food, buddy. That
I
sounds
got my
delicious.
dinner a tongue shriller than all the music calls me.
What? I didn't get that last bit. Where's the torch that he gave us? I don't think it's miscellaneous, is it? Oh, that's all items.
G Red said it's the typical dithered fur effect. Basically a fake effect to make it furry, but it's pretty blurry.
Yeah, I wonder if it gets better if you have better settings. Or maybe faster than my normal punch. What the heck? Maybe it's better to go shield than punch. Not sure if you get any like bonuses for the other thing. Ooh! Chest. Oh shit! Don't let him die. Don't you take my levels.
Don't push me, prisoner. This one's mine.
Guys, I'm getting real bad. I'm getting real pieced up.
That's not smart.
Sorry. I didn't punch our friends in the face. Also, our fists are covered in blood. If you guys could not run so far ahead, there could be shit here. Oh, God! Guys, help! There's a lot of them.
That's the best you can do.
And we run away. We heal a little bit. One heavy light hook. There we go.
Don't push me, prisoner.
Mara's mercy on
Thank you. Really hurt there for a bit. I die. 3 against 1 with only your fist is a real... It's like looking at the eye of the abyss. Okay, you're like, oh, is this going to be my end? Although healing is quite good. I remember the mana... Yeah, I remember the mana being brutal. Like, you're just not recovering at all, but it's not bad. It's not even that bad. Anyways, I'll be back. I gotta use washroom. Ah. Oh, my legs are so sore.
G-Red said, and now you're nearly over encumbered.
Of course.
Yay lol.
Yep. Pain. Oh. I was going to say, also I should probably pull this much closer. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I should do when we eventually get to the point where we have to pause, like at the end of the stream, because I think I'll pause right before we get out of the gate, before we leave the sewer. That way I can, like, just on my time adjust my character to make him look how I kind of want. But then I want to know what I should basically do. Like, I'm kind of like, should I download a mod that increases my encumbrance? Because that's kind of what I want. I would like to have a mod that increases my encumbrance because I don't like having inventory manage too much. But I still think I want, like, at least 1 or 2 streams to play out just to see.
Lone Syndicate said, I am back.
Love to have you back. Good to have you back. Just to see, like, what we kind of want, like, if we're lacking on certain things. I don't want to become too powerful too quickly, but it would be cool to, like, because, again, how I play these games is I would pause, run over to, like, the mid-max level, increase my illusion to the point where I can, like, stun someone, and then I'd be like, okay, now I'm basically a god. And then we're okay. Where did they go? Oh, that was where they left.
McFlufferkin said there's more than likely a console command for inflating your carry capacity.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to, like, to me, it would be cool if there was a mod that made it so that you didn't lose out on all of your achievements. Not just because I want achievements, but it's kind of nice to see, like, achievement pop every now and again and be like, ooh, I did something, you know? So kind of part of me wants that. Did he leave? Oh,
looks clear. Come on. We're almost through the sewers.
Fuck that, dude. Oh, God, that's awful.
Gnawing Fetus said to the mod that restores achievements if you use console commands.
Is there a mod?
Most of the stuff you want is done via console commands.
Perfect.
So.
Okay. So there is a mod like that? Okay, I'll have to find it.
Let's go.
I'll have to find it. This is where this old man gets stabbed in the neck. I believe it's this. It's a false wall. No, it's this one. False wall.
It's a dead
Did you just see a prisoner, like, bomb his hand into a concrete wall?
Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. Glenroy! For the Emperor!
You're pathetic.
Could I help? That's XP right there, gang.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! For the blades!
You're lucky I like you. Otherwise, you'd be dead already. For the Emperor!
Do I talk to you now? Yeah.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the
Doesn't
Prince
look as
of
good with that
Destruction
necklace.
and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my
What a
last
cursed
son.
name, man.
Find
I never
him
realized that was what
and
he called them.
close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
No, I have to watch. Ooh.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the call.
Bang. You took a bad day to take up the call. Rip his throat out.
No. Talos said
We cannot take his clothing, unfortunately.
we failed.
Everyone looks so good.
The blades are sworn to protect the
Why do I look
Emperor.
like this?
He and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you.
Uh-huh.
They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Wants me to find his son.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
Is another heir?
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Yeah, it's where we find an Oblivion gate, and we cream our pants because it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It's also terrifying.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door.
Isn't the canon ending of this basically we become the king?
There are rats and goblins down there.
Yes.
But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard. Am I right?
Ooh, here we go. Final choice game. Quest tutorial. You must now choose your class. Yeah, this is back in the day where you couldn't fuck around. You'll find out bad. Yeah, you got to choose your path, and you'll kind of kneecapping yourself if you didn't choose right. But granted, there's enough scaling weird shit in this game, like magic being OP, and you can make spells.
McFlufferkin said
really,
no.
Not the biggest
you
deal.
are the hero of Kavach, and otherwise the next Sheogorath.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I didn't put that together. Shit. Wait, so we're the shit. Wait, so in Skyrim when we made Sheogorath, we're meeting our previous insane self? What? You must now choose your class, major skills, and yeah, so this is basically the stuff that you'll increase faster. Thief, which will do what? We click Thief. Thief is speed and agility. Is there a way to see this easier? There's also Agent, which I can't see. Oh, I see. These are the courses. I see. So we have illusionary magic, which is tempting. Marksmanship, also tempting. Can I just choose? Yeah, this is the thing I think that's weird. They're like, pick the presets. And I'm just like, can I just pick what I want? And you can. Ooh,
McFlufferkin said select the class portrait you like most, then do custom class.
Fun. I like the thief idea.
G-Red said, I've always found it odd how metal armor bends when a character model moves in game's wall.
I mean,
something I can never unsee thanks to my understanding of how models and weight painting works.
Yeah. I imagine it looks really weird when, like, if they were, like, super restrictive like plate armor actually is. Customize. I would like to have a magic adjacent build because magic is extremely overpowered in this game, sir. What does this say? Oh, that's the next page. Gotcha. Magic. Sure. Willpower. Shit. Determine your maximum HP. Theoretically, if I was planning on making a unarmed archer who can stun people and also go invisible, what would that look like? What would that require? Intelligence, willpower.
Gnawing Fetus said do luck as one of them.
I will trust. I will do luck. What does luck give you? Just all stats? I think we want intelligence and strength. What's more important, intelligence or magicka recovery or magicka amount? Because I know there's like one of them that you can get from armor that's quite good. I thought one of them was worse. Like I thought it was high. It was easier for you to find. Maybe it's just that certain things require you to have like a high maximum magicka to have like certain spells. You can get like rings that recover your recovery or increase your recovery. Luck is a buff of 10.
McFlufferkin said willpower and endurance are two of the best all-rounder attributes. Recovery of magicka and health is better than just max values.
That's true, especially the health thing. I just think a lot of times, like in most cases, you're probably just going to use magicka or like magicka points to just like heal yourself completely, rather than letting yourself slowly recover. Especially in combat, that's nice just to have like a chunk of health back, opposed to slowly letting it come back. But when it comes to magicka recovery, then that's more huge. Magicka, yeah, Magicka. The voice does not like the words used. Can I pick multiple? I can. Okay. Let's go with.
Gnawing Fetus said, "Do strength and luck to start. You can pump LVL points into other stuff."
Yeah, that's true. I go strength, luck, and then
McFlufferkin
willpower.
said endurance is max health plus region out of
we
combat.
only have two.
So I'd say maybe willpower and luck, or strength and luck.
Interesting. Okay. Endurance is magicka. Regeneration out of combat. So maybe go willpower. Yeah, strength is interesting because does it also say unarmed? It does. Bare hands. Willpower. Regeneration. That's what I'm wondering because like right now the damage has not been the problem, but it will be. Because again, like I don't have any weapon that scales up my attack, so we'll see. But let's go with that. I can always pump it into willpower later. Yeah, because you just start with 5 extra points, which is nice.
Fetus said increases carry weight too.
Oh, strength? Yeah. Well, maybe that's the reason why we don't want it. Because well, we will be putting points into it, but we're gonna probably be cheating and using that to do that. I'll be honest, guys. If I get to a point where like I can't do a thing, like use a spell that I want to use, I'll probably just cheat and give myself the thing and be like, okay, we got to use this lightly. Just because I don't want to have to be like, got to make another playthrough to do this, or got to over level to the point where my fists do no damage. So yeah. But what is this? Choose your major skill. Major skills receive an initial 20 level bonus and increase much more rapidly. Yeah, so this is huge. To me, I think because we're going to be punching the living shit out of everything, I don't think we're going to need to put it into unarmed. I do think because things like Magicka are such a... Why can't I choose illusionary magic? Is that based on the previous attribute? No. Do I just not have access to... So you don't have access to Magicka enhancement. Okay, then I guess we are going with one-handed, which is weird. This doesn't seem right. Is this why do we only have one? Oh, I see. That's why. It's because I'm so stupid. Gotcha. Well, let's take that out for now. Got it. My bad.
Nine Fetus said do unarmed as one of them. Otherwise, gonna be Saul at LVL 13 when ghosts and wisps start popping up.
Really? Okay.
McFluffican said your 7 major skills should be things you want to use, but not overlevel too quickly.
Yes.
Generally one offensive skill. All skills contribute to max level. R2 to tab to magic and stealth specs.
Got it. Where is it marksmanship? That's what it's called. All right, so we can have a couple other ones. All right, so sorry. Armored, no. Which one is stun? Does anyone know which? I thought illusionary magic was invisibility. Oh, it is paralysis. Is illusionary magic also invis, or is that alteration? I don't think that's right. I think it's just illusionary magic. I'm trying to think of what's the there's the paralysis, which is illusionary magic, but what is the invisibility? I think it's also illusionary magic. And then I think I want conjuration, because I think that'd be just fun to use. What is mysticism again? Absorption magic, right. Restoration would also be nice to have, because we're going to be taking fucking damage like crazy.
McFlufferkin said illusion is invisibility and paralyzed.
Okay, so we're good with that.
It was much stronger in Oblivion compared to Skyrim.
For sure. I think I like that. So we got our 2 damage types, which is unarmed, marksman. And then we have our two elements, which is conjuration and illusion.
Gnawing Fetus said illusion has invisible and chameleon.
And chameleon and paralysis. Dude, paralysis is still, in my head at least, goated. Oh, we definitely want... This is the issue. Do you want stealth, or sneak, when sneak is... Like, you're going to be going with illusionary magic? I don't know. Because sneak only really benefits from pickpocketing. Like, its bonuses are kind of whatever. Yeah. I wonder if we should go with... something else like acrobatics is just a fun thing to have. We can also go with destruction. I know it probably would be a bad idea to choose an armor type as well. Maybe we want to go with athleticism actually, because if we're playing unarmed, us moving fast and like kiting enemies around is going to be huge. Run, swim, and sprint. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we should go for athleticism, destruction magic, or an armor enhancement? We have 3 more to pick from, but I just don't know if that's what we want.
McFlufferkin said do not major into athletics or acrobatics. You'll overlevel with both.
Okay, so don't go with okay.
Gnawing Fetus said athletics you don't need at all.
Got it. Because no athletics. Or acrobatics. So then the next choice is... I guess destruction and restoration are the only 2 things I think would be fun to have as a bonus. Is there anything here? Light armor, I think would be the one I use rather than heavy armor. But I probably will just use a lot of mage gear. But is there like any sort of spell crafting or something like that I need to be better at? Light armor, sneaker speech. I'm struggling on the last one to pick. Do sneak? Yeah, you think sneak is better than any kind of armor enhancement? Major skills still overall apply level.
9 Fetus said sneak. Damn, TTS timer sneak.
Sneak. I didn't see what you're saying. Sure, we'll go with sneak. I guess that makes sense. Because I think sneak, it does have like a... It doesn't show it, but it has like a multiplier, which is why people use sneak a lot, I think. All right, I'm happy with that. So we are going to be majoring in conjuration, which is just kind of something that like I would want to mess around with and also makes sense. If we're going to be playing unarmed, we're not going to be pumping out a lot of damage, so we need a way for them to like distract enemies outside of paralysis, which we're also going to be using, and invis. We have marksman, we restore just for health, we have sneak, we have illusionary stuff. We're not going to be tanky, which hopefully we don't need to be, but we could have ways around that by making certain spells to give us a shit ton of armor and stuff like that. But we shall see. I'm happy with that, though. Adventurer. Yes. With my own custom build. Thank you, sir. Continue. Create adventure class. Yes. So is that mine? Uh-oh. Did I fuck up? Oh, no, it's just this one. Good. Nice! We got the luck. We got favorite attribute is luck. We also got conjuration, destruction, all that stuff. Mwah! I think we're good. Continue. Are you sure you want to choose the class adventure? Yes, sir.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
Thank you, bud. Answer this after the sewer, then. Well,
you must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
He looks so good. Everything was so nice. Again, it's weird because like I remember it. I remember this game. It looked like shit back then. Okay, so it's just like it not only is good but looks better. Yes, I should.
The Emperor's trust was well placed.
And that's the one thing I'm going to need to understand, or need your guys' help. What should we first do? A part of me thinks the Mages Guild, because you're just going to be running at a bunch of people who are like not wearing armor anyway, and I could probably punch the shit out of them easier.
Gnawing Fetus said summon skeleton is op AFFYI.
Oh, is it nice? Why is it so overpowered? Is the AI good in this game? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
You know that really cool bladed sword that was really OP? Yeah, give me that back. Oh, good. Because I always wondered why people were rocking around with like a tiny little sword. But that's exactly why. It's because they take your fucking giga crazy blade sword. Ooh, gold. The only thing that is a little bit of a like a shitting thing in this game is
Gnawing Fetus said it can take a hit and packs a punch until LVL8 or so when you can get an imp.
Ooh, yeah, dude, I can't wait. Dude, this game is so much better. It's so much better than that one. I just remember it being so cool, like the fact that like not only can you summon an imp, I believe you can summon like more and more crazy shit. Like unlike I can summon like 2 things. Like what the fuck, a dog and then like some other shit. And eventually you can summon a crab in the DLC stuff, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Whereas this game, they're like, oh yeah, what about a giant minotaur? And you're like, okay, or a fuck ton of Daedra, okay. Let's see. So we have some new illusion spells, which are touch based, I believe. Soothing touch, which is a calm ability. Frost touch. Again, are we not able to like favorite shit in this game?
Gnawing Fetus said you can summon Dedroth FFS. DAEDROTH.
Skeleton touch, shock touch, absorb health on touch. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, I wonder what we should choose. We have a turn undead on target. Fire. Baby. What is this first one? Heal wounds. Sarah, summons fire.
Said you have shortcuts. L3.
L3. Oh, okay, we do. How do we get access to that? So we'll do that, and then we will... That's awesome. Thank you for telling me that, Flop. And then we'll do healing at the bottom. There we go. Nope. Shit. There we go. And then we will do... I would like to level illusionary magic, so we might just have to go palm people like a lot. Question is, do we want to shock them, cold them, or...
9 Fetus said left shoulder buttons to access the wheel in game.
Oh, left shoulder. Okay. Do I have to hold it down? Maybe that was what I wasn't doing. That's an illusionary spell just to farm out with cold touch. It might be better just to absorb health. That way we're Yeah, probably because we're going to be point blank anyway, so let's do that instead of Cool Cold Touch. Although Cold Touch, I believe, is a beginner style thing. Yes, let's also increase our destruction magic. No, shit. Fuck. This. Jesus. Was it fire? Yeah, this button. Jesus, it's just weird enough for me to be like, what? I think we're good. On my nose. Clairvoyance. I don't know what that does. I don't remember what that does. And then lastly, let us also equip the bow. Where are you, bow? Rusty bow. Yeah, again, I forgot bows. Everything has a durability, which is hell. And then arrows.
Gnawing Fetus said have a heal shortcutted too.
Yes, I do believe it. So hold this. There it is. So there's the left tick. Gotcha. Very cool. Oh, I missed the touch. You just go up to palm someone in the face. Do you need to hit people still in order to do the thing? You must. Can we de-equip the damn torch we have? Maybe we should actually equip the torch onto our wheel, but not for right now, no. Where is the... There it is. Good. No torch from me. You open the door with the key. Don't know why you need to tell me that, but okay. Sure. Quick a save. Sewers.
Gnawing Fetus said for destruction, I believe so. For conjuration, just spam summon.
Ooh, we can? Okay, that's what we'll do when we're walking about then. Perfect. I'm doing weird things. Where is summon? Oh, it's so fucking cool looking. Look at you. You're the best. Can I pick you up or move you? I did see in the trailers they talked about how like they now have mass, so you can like push them around. So when you punch them, they kind of recoil, which is cool. Very neat. Quick save. Jump. Punch. Wait. Ow. Let me do this. And then do this. Oh, it doesn't fucking slow down time at all. Wow, that's actually so shockingly effective. Just walk up to someone and drain their whole essence. Dude, this is fucking crazy. 2 hours in, you already have a better fucking, like, vampire, like, evil build person. Just go up to someone and rip their fucking life essence out of their body. Then Skyrim, which you have to become a whole ass fucking vampire just to be getting a bonus. Damn it. Oh, I jumped too much. Will this little lip help me through? Nope. Can I loot you? I did already. What about this? Cheese! Yum, yum, yum. Are you dying? Or did you kill this thing? I think you killed this thing. Good stuff, guy. Where are you? Just let me touch you with both my palms. Nothing bad will happen, I promise. It's a shame that you can only summon one, though. I know you can change that, I think, eventually when you have a spell, but I still think you can only cast it one time. Maybe like how does that work? I don't remember how like the leveling system works in this game. Like I don't think that's I think you just level up when you have attributes, and then you're like, hey, you just put more points into willpower, but do you gain any like skill points or something like that? Yes, you do. Okay, so the more you level up, the more you get proficiency. Or like power attacks will disarm enemies, physical damage, stuff like that. Yeah, okay, so that's how that works. Conjuration, journeyman level conjuring spells, so you can conjure better and better spells. Kind of neat. But ultimately, it's not quite like Skyrim where like you can summon multiple enemies now or something like that, which is a whole thing. Also, we have a lot of destruction power already. God damn. Fight, my friend. And also this. I wasn't close enough to touch him. There we go. Could I kill my summons and get points that way, like this? No, I don't think they take damage from me. What the fuck? Why is there like a Skyrim logo there? Or is that the Imperial logo? I don't know. I associate that weird dragon thing with Skyrim, not Oblivion. Could just be my head, but gang, here it is. Yep. Edit identity, edit birth. Edit birth sign, edit class, finish and exit sewer. I probably should have saved before I entered
9
this.
Fetus said it's changed since the AUG. Gain skill points by doing stuff. Enough skill points ULVL up and have 12 stat points to distribute, with luck costing 3 PTS for 1 LVL.
Damn. Jesus, okay.
G-Red said your giddiness for this game is contagious, lol.
Man, it is like, I can't even. Like, again, this is like, I don't have many games at all that I would consider nostalgia-driven besides Fable. And then Oblivion, because Oblivion and New Vegas probably were the ones where I'd be like just over the moon. But I would also take like Morrowind or something like that, like the other previous Elder Scrolls. It's kind of hilarious that they chose this one, because I think it is the most loved in the past. And I think it also has like enough meat where people are like, oh wow, you know. But it's kind of interesting because they did choose a game that wasn't the oldest to do like a full-on remake. But alas, maybe it's because Oblivion still had like good enough dialogue to where it wouldn't be as noticeable, whereas if you go farther back, it's like, ooh.
McFlufferkin said every 25 points into a skill provide perks. Sleeping for overall level ups give you 12 points to invest into attributes, up to 5 per attribute, or +1 for luck for a greater cost.
Every 25 points, skill provide perks. Okay, every 25 points into a skill provides a point or a perk. Sleeping for overall level up give you 12 points yeah, right. Then that thing you have to sleep in order to get like access to your like level up eventually. Up to 5 attribute points of 1 + 1 luck for a greater cost. Gotcha. Every 25 points into the perk speak. Yeah, perk tree. It's changing. This. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me today. I don't want to push my voice too hard because I already kind of feel my voice starting to throb because I got like a throat cold, etc. I'm really hoping tomorrow I'll be better or better-ish, you know. But I cannot wait to play this with you guys. I have already locked in. I have to do some thoughts on like what our first objective should be, because in games like this, which are so fucking vast, it's probably a good idea to pick something to do. So that's a good idea. I don't think main story is actually right now, because I think the main story takes you to actually like an Oblivion gate pretty quickly. So, and also it's kind of boring. The main story is real, especially at the beginning, is pretty big nothing burger.
G-Red said fun stream. I look forward to
Me
more
too,
of
Red.
this.
Me too. Oh my nose. But yeah, I'll have to find out. I probably will rechange my character. I might not be a Broughton anymore just because they kind of look rough. So I'll probably try to remake my character a bunch until I get something that I like, and then I'll probably also give myself some good old encumbrance.
Lone Syndicate said wonderful stream. GRINN.
Thank you, Lone. And then again, just to give you guys a heads up, I will be treating this game like I treated the old Oblivion, which is like, for me, it was normal for me to run power level.
Gnawing Fetus said I vote Thieves Guild and or Mage Guild.
I think Mage Guild.
Or the Colosseum for those braces that buff unarmed.
Ooh, that's a really good idea. I think we should do Mage Guild and then the Colosseum. And then do Thieves Guild later. Hopefully by then we'll have some good stealth, because that's the issue, is like a lot of the Thieves Guild requires you to do some like really difficult shit, and hopefully with the Mage Guild I can get access to like better illusionary spells, so that it makes the Thieves Guild a cakewalk. Because I do feel like the Mage Guild in this game is like the gateway to everything. It's so good. So good. Also, you getting a fucking giant magical tower house is pretty fire too. Anyways. Also, wasn't there like great housing systems in this game too? Like there's like great houses you can buy that are like crazy furnished, and like you can like set up a beautiful statue, like put the housing system in Skyrim to shame as well. I'm not trying to demean Skyrim so much by the way, guys. It's just, to me, Oblivion did so many like unique things that I'm like, wow. And they're all rushing back into my head.
Gnawing Fetus said at least get started with Thieves Guild so you can buy lockpicks.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. That wouldn't be a bad idea at all. But yeah, my point is that I probably will get to a point where I'm like, okay, I want to start. I would really want like paralysis, so I might. Where in the normal Oblivion, I would like go find the exploit, go and like touch somebody with illusionary spells for 10 years, and then be like, okay, now I have enough to get the spell, you know. Whereas in this game, I probably will just console command myself a certain amount of proficiency with that, just to kind of get by, because that's what I care about. I want to have fun. I don't really care about like the progression loop, you know. At least right now. Maybe it's just because I have so many games to play that I kind of want to make the most of this time. And again, I think even right now I feel like we're really powerful. Like I'll be able to punch shit and kill it pretty fast. Again, that may not always be the case, but then again, there might be a mod that increases unarmed damage to be scalable at endgame, which is probably what we're going to use. So all those things, I'll keep my mind open for it, but I just want to let you guys know if I come back and I'm like, yeah, we have paralysis.
Fetus said player. Add skill for the win.
Add skill, yeah. Hopefully that still works perfectly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I'm off to go recover and try to not get more sick. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I can't wait to spend some more time with you, hopefully tomorrow. This is a blast. I cannot wait to keep playing. This is what I've been holding back on playing this entire week so that we could do it together, and I could like archive this goofy fun time. So I hope I can see you guys. Oh, also, I hit a button that's a weird old thing I hit. Damn it. Goodbye. Sorry.